Hello, everybody. What is up? We are back with more lanes and fires and dungeons and dragons.
Oh my.
Oh my. As always, we're gonna do a little intro. I'm always open for someone else to take the reins here, but no one's interested. We'll just go to our resident MC, Kothar.
It sounds as though no other is interested. Uh, well, this one was at the Temple of Medica when this one's companions came to retrieve him. The green one was sick. This one put his hands on his shoulders and made him not sick. There was some discussion about such abilities. This one does not understand, but regardless, this one left with his companions. As we were traveling, this one smelled death on the wind. We went to the mayor and told her about what we had observed, smelled, and when we investigated those smells, burning, the place where the guards sleep was on fire. And when we entered, there were many terrible things inside, killing the armored ones. We fought. We were victorious, though Kothar does not remember how, because Kothar became very sleepy. When Kothar awoke, we had won, but the building was on fire. Last this one remembers, we were attempting to put out the flames. And this is all that Kothar remembers.
All right. Anyone want to interject? Any missing tidbits before we begin?
Just want to say that after a good, since I've been here, the party is now finally reunited. No longer shall we get shit kicked while we're alone. We shall get our asses handed to us together, as it should be.
And it will be glorious.
It will be something.
Yes.
Okay,
Let's get
so
into it.
when we last left our heroes, the mayor had rallied up some local villagers, and with your assistance, of course, he had managed to douse the flame on the constable's quarters. The fire, however, had already done its damage. Corpses burnt to a crisp, building in disarray, unable to be reclaimed or not able to be refurbished until a decent amount of effort's been put into it. Right now, the group, after watching Reginald roll on the ground, put out the flame on his fine cloth. You're all standing around the burning building. You managed to rescue some bodies for research, or maybe try to resuscitate them if you wish. But right now, people are gathering around the scene.
Well, Reginald has no useful insight. He was just set ablaze after rescuing some bodies at the request of the captain of the guard.
Speaking of which, the captain of the guard was one of the last people out. He was stumbling his way through the corpses and the disarray from the fire. You saw him on your last trip when you went to grab your final body before the building was too engulfed in flame to enter any further. As he exits the building, he takes a few steps away from the damages and falls to the ground and catches his breath, blood still pouring from his wounds. And all right, he's back.
Shiny one.
Yes, Kothar.
You do not appear to be as shiny as usual.
I do appear to have lost my luster of earlier, but I assure you, all will be fine.
Should Kothar put his hands on you?
I am actually quite alright. My shield took most of the brunt. No, there are others on the ground. If we would try to bring them back, or at least to bring them conscious.
This one can try.
Is all I ask.
No. I'm
Are
sure
there
this
any
is...
that are just unconscious and not like split in half?
Well, let's see. There's definitely the guard that you pulled from the beginning who had one of his limbs torn off. I think he's pretty much
dead.
Yeah. Most of the damage is done by either the dogs or the corpses, which moved, seem to have been rather grave. There's one guard who's laying there who doesn't appear to have any missing limbs. Everything appears to be in order.
Try that one.
This one will try to do so. I think I've got 15 left, so I'll spend a couple to at least wake him up or stabilize him.
Yeah, one brings you to one.
So I'll put a point in and...
Yeah. You saunter over to the guard without any visible damages. You lay your arms on him, and how's it described again? Is there a light or when you heal?
it doesn't really specify. It's just healing hand. So I just put my hand on a guy and so maybe it's just really not expected. Like no real indication.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be flare if you don't want, I guess. It doesn't specify.
Yeah, very casually, Kothar places his very scaly, rough hands on the man. And for some reason, without any real indicator, the man's eyes flicker open. He begins scrambling, looking for a weapon. He's very panicky right now. He's trying to come to.
Calm yourself, Guardsman. You're in the presence of non-enemies.
He hears your voice. And he tries to sit up quickly, but he's very faint. He goes back down. He's looking at you now. And he speaks. He says, "What happened?"
Monsters happened.
A look
More
of
whatever is about this place.
There's so many of them. Those little flying things with flesh. Where's Carl? Is Carl all right? He's just looking around now.
Many of them are dead.
I tried to get as many out as I could, but you seem to be the only one.
The only one?
Moving on. And your captain is alive.
A slight look of slight relief goes on his face. You know, that's good to hear, I suppose.
This one will root around to see if any of the others are alive, but this does not look good for them.
Yeah, as you look over the remaining bodies, it definitely doesn't look good for them. The damages they've sustained appear to be too much.
Where'd the fire come from?
Probably the Hellhound, the demon dog.
Well, where did he come from?
Some sort of conjurer. They're not natural after all.
Mm-hmm.
Well, none of these, aside from the Sturge, are natural. those flesh mosquito things.
So how do we discover where this conjurer is?
Well, once the fire burns down and we can remove some of the rubble, the Hellhound's body should still be intact aside from whatever damage was dealt with by our friend here. Perhaps I can track the magic back to its source. But I fear that may be beyond me. Though, thankfully, mages here are in short supply. There is only one other.
Do you speak of your friend, the one who admires you? Or is there another that you mean to speak of?
Oh, that's right, there is another. The elf. The one who attempted to put us to sleep.
The pointy-haired
remember
one.
him.
Yes, the temple. He was with the temple.
It's with the temple. So far it's been the citizenry that has been attacked. And now the constabulary. And the mayor's office. And with regards to her husband. It appears the church has been the only place left untouched.
Hmm.
An odd set of events. But I know not the spell to raise the dead. So that leaves very select few number of us here. Clerics have the power, as do more powerful wizards.
But aren't many of those in the temple clerical type?
I do not know how many, but I suspect the head priestess would be. I do not know of her followers. Not everyone has the ability.
But they possibly have the ability to animate the inanimate. Isn't that correct?
I would say the most powerful of them would, so the high priestess would have such power.
You
So-
spoke of statues coming alive.
Indeed, some
Yes.
ancient ward.
Living statues.
So if there are indeed those who perform such rituals on these statues, then we are in for a bigger fight. No, I believe they are left over from some years ago.
So what do we do, Shiny One? Do we go there immediately? Do we rest?
I don't think we can go there immediately. You lot took quite the beating.
And you got on fire.
I am okay.
So,
So,
do we go to
to
your
rest?
inn?
I think we should speak with the mayor. Of all of us, her and Sir Percival are more martially geared. Significantly stronger. She was, after all, an adventurer. To the
Well-
mayor.
war veteran.
To the mayor.
The mayor's actually, she was with you during this whole event. She
Oh.
seems to be talking with the citizenry right now, trying to calm people down, barking out
Wait, what?
orders.
To the mayor! Turn around.
Let's go to her
Let's
house.
walk around the corner.
And so right now you can see her, Percival, ever watchful by her side, but she's speaking with a couple of people, trying to calm some people down. people are asking questions. You know she doesn't know the answer to them, but she's doing what she can.
To think of it, it may not be the best idea to bother her with such things. We were on our way to investigate the inn once more. This may have been a distraction. I will speak with her, tell her where we're going, and we shall make our way there. What say you?
This one is hungry.
You're paying me, so I do what you want.
Unfortunately, I'm just recently joined myself. I'm not entirely up to par on, or up to speed on what's actually occurring here.
I don't entirely know myself, but someone is creating undead. Someone... dude, would you mind muting?
Yeah, that was a lot of noise.
Nice one. Someone is plaguing this city. I have no idea who. And so I'd like to head back to where it all began. The inn. The Slumbering Serpent, I think it's called.
The Slumbering Serpent?
Aye.
Sounds like as good a place as any to go.
Let us be off then.
Just gonna head there now?
Yeah.
Alright. You guys make your way over to the Slumbering Serpent Inn. 2 of you have already been there. The other 2 have not, I believe. I definitely know. Yeah. You make your way through the crowd. You see people in a panic or a frenzy. Other people are just going about their own business. You know, business as usual. Not very concerned about the commotion. It takes a little while, but eventually you guys arrive at the scene. Ooh, that's a sound effect.
It is also on fire.
Yeah, it's also on fire. I hate to inform you, you're too late.
Sounds
Oh,
toasty.
No, let's get that.
There's a lot of guards out here too.
Yeah, when you arrive, you can see a guard by the main entrance.
Oh, should I place my token there?
Nope.
Oh, there you go. Nice. Let me adjust my HP.
It's getting a lot later in the day now.
Guardsman?
Yeah, he was nodding off a bit, leaning on his spear, but as you say something, he comes to attention.
What on earth are you doing here?
Sleeping, it looks like.
No, I'm on guard duty. Yeah.
You may wish-
Citizen,
you may
there's been a
wish-
crime. Please refrain from the scene while we investigate further.
No shit, there's been a crime. Your barracks has been attacked.
No, he doesn't seem to know what you're talking about. It's like,
You really hadn't heard.
It's been a busy day. Yeah, guarding? What do you mean we've been attacked?
Your barracks has been burned to the ground. Only 2 of your men have survived.
2 of our...
The captain and someone looking for Carl.
Oh, that means Carl's dead. Oh,
How
Okay.
many are there here?
how many men?
How many guards are here? How many have been just standing here?
Well, Bannon, he told us it was like 3, 4, 5. Look, I'm just doing my job. You said the barracks are burnt? How'd that happen?
Monsters.
And he looks at you. He's like, monsters, eh? What kind of monsters? He's looking over your clothing.
A couple of zombies, a hellhound, and some two-headed monstrosity. And sturges.
He looks kind of conflicted at the moment. You said Ben, and he's still alive, right?
Just barely. If we hadn't have saved him, he surely would have.
My orders, I gotta help them, but I was told to stay here. I'm just gonna roll out. I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I was saying you do need to help him. I suggest gathering your men, going to him for new orders. This surely changes things.
Alright, look, we can't abandon this post, but you're right. He saunters off. Starts heading around the bend. You see him go over the corner. He runs up to the two other guards who are standing by there. And they seem to be having an animated discussion.
I'm not just going to wander in there. They're going to go in there. They're going to attack us once we enter. I'm going to let them know this place is being investigated under the authority of the mayor's office.
We will follow your plan, Shiny One, but it all remains to be seen if they will agree with you.
Fair enough. Just walks in. Now, the basement is where the monsters were, though the murder occurred in the upper rooms. I don't think that has so much pertinence. Let's just go to the basement.
You guys make your way in. The damages from before are still there. Broken tables, there's an arrow on the wall, blood stains, food and stuff scattered along the ground.
This is quite the inn.
It was quite the inn, yes.
You enter
They
the
served
kitchen.
all sorts of patrons. Elves, humans, ghouls.
And Kothar's gonna
Ghouls.
hesitate a bit at the top of the stairs and looking downstairs.
Let us go, Kothar. We did clear it out.
This one has a bad feeling.
Good. Keep your wits about you then.
There's not more living statues down there, is there?
Worse.
Technically, no.
Technically.
There is a statue. I don't know if it's living or not.
Well, let's try to wake it up then.
Yeah. You guys heading down, I'm assuming. So
Yeah.
you walk down the stairs. It's a bit dark, but well, you're getting from that entrance, right? That's not the right one. No, you're over here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna reveal that.
I think we all have dark vision.
I don't.
Nah.
Oh. Yes, there was a secret entrance over here.
You confidently walk through a room. You see your corpse friend over there without a head. The collapsed walls are still where they were once before.
Excellent. Did we ever go up this ladder?
Someone attempted to climb it and found out that it was just leaning against the wall.
That's right.
I'm gonna smell around a bit. Do a perception check, see what's going on. Do I sense
So
anything
Bandit's men
strange?
has been near every entrance.
Ooh. So after 20 sniffing, you smell mildew, mold, and dried blood and a carcass in the corner. Remnants of the creatures that attacked you still linger in this air. It's thick and heavy. Otherwise, there's nothing particularly odorous, I guess.
Odoriferous.
Reggie will open this door, confident there's nothing there.
Oh,
He will draw his sword, of course.
naturally. So always
Naturally.
have your sword at the ready. You open a door. Once again, most of you can see now, but wait, does Goliath have dark vision?
Yeah, I don't think so.
You're worse than humans, I swear.
And what about you, Leo? Do you have dark vision?
I believe he does have dark vision. Let me look through here. No, that's not in his features. But I thought we had talked about it.
If you have it written down, I don't remember what we agreed upon when we made the.
Yeah, no, I didn't write it down. So
All right, so yeah, by most of the party, Reginald, you meant you have dark vision.
Yeah, I thought we were all monstrous freaks. Well, we are, but just not the right monstrous
Yeah.
freaks.
So the light comes in, and as you enter the door, Reginald, nothing really changes. Things are just grayer than they once were. Everyone else, it's pretty dark in here.
Tell me you left at least have some torches.
Well,
Reginald pulls out his sword, or he's got a sword already. He pulls out a torch. He ignites his sword, and then he lights the torch and passes it behind him.
oh, you mean that? Yes, I do have one.
Oh, thank goodness.
And he'll touch his, and put it in his offhand and touch the flame to light it.
Reggie will pass this to Kothar. Kothar, would you mind holding this torch as you can't actually see?
Yes.
Thank you. Alrighty, let us be on our way now. Into the dark depths of Moria.
jumping books.
If I recall, this path here led to the area with the ghouls. The area to the south was where there was experiment. And this area led to some sort of shrine.
You wish to look at the shrine?
I wish to look at the alchemy area. Oh, I guess it was down here that was... Nope, well, still going the right way.
It is getting cramped down here.
Just a little bit. It opens up.
Indeed.
I remember you. Remember this one, Kothar?
Yeah.
I think you took him out yourself.
This one does not want to remember.
Very well. Sturge. Is all this stuff still here?
All the stuff appears to be there. On a cursory glance, it looks as though some things have been moved, but nothing taken.
What is
The
it?
shackles are still on the wall. There's a blood trail where you carried the guy.
That's right. Is there any way to get the shackles out of the wall, or are they bolted into it?
They seem to be bound, like into the wall, embedded
Okay,
into
no
the
worries then.
cage.
Maybe make a strength check to rip it out.
I was hoping you'd do that.
Yeah, go for it, man.
Just roll straight strength.
Wow.
Yeah, with your massive size and strength, it still takes a bit of effort, but eventually the shackle loosens. And by loosens, I mean you rip a piece of the cave wall off with it.
A new weapon, hey, Nagel?
Ah. Impressive.
That was well done, Leo. We may even be able to use those later when we catch our guy. Or girl. I'm not.
Throw it like a bowler.
If you could throw it at someone and somehow shackle them at the same time, I would be utterly amazed.
Well, I wouldn't hold my breath. But if I aim high enough, probably could knock him out.
Fair point. Yeah, Reggie won't touch anything on the table. Starts heading back. He'll head to the altar.
Shit, that dude is fast.
Yeah, he's sprinting down.
You just don't see him, and then you see him.
It's like a flash.
As you make your way towards the altar, you can hear voices echoing.
He puts his finger to his lips. Shh.
What is that?
Shh. Kothar, quiet. Everybody gather on me.
I'm trying to pick up the words so I can pick up anything that's being said. Perception.
Okay.
Wow.
Damn, dude, you are all on these perception rolls.
His fear from his previous journey down here, running through the dark, has put him on edge enough that his senses are kicking into overdrive. He's still, even with that, not able to make out the words, but you can definitely identify at least 3 different voices.
Shiny one.
Yes.
3. This one counts 3.
Well done. I have a spell prepared to restrain them. All I have to do is see them. Be at the ready. And we start making our way forwards.
Yep, when you come around the bend, you can see now.
Do they look to be worshipping it?
That's a negative. Right now, from your angle, they, you know what? Yeah, I don't need a stealth check. They're definitely occupied. The 2 men in the front are facing this way, right?
Yeah.
And the guard has his spear drawn, pointed at the elf. The man in the fancy clothing also has some sort of weapon drawn. They appear to be engaged in some sort of argument or scuffle, or definitely seems like tensions are on the rise.
Reggie will wait here and see what becomes of it.
Right, so you're just gonna lay in wait?
Yeah. Once
just,
the blows are struck, he may intervene.
Yeah. Just give me a stealth check real quick, just for the sake
Sure.
of...
14, not bad.
Yeah, 1 second. Okay, you can see now that the 2 men, they begin pushing. They seem to be backing the elf into a corner. The elf stumbles back. He's against the wall now. He actually starts leaning his arms out, trying to defend himself. He seems to be unarmed. These 2 are pressing. He scuffles over towards the statue and sort of gets behind it as much as he can.
Matt said he's not fighting back with his magics or anything.
He doesn't appear to be.
What do you see?
There are 2 of Dragon's men that appear to be harassing the mage from earlier. Keep quiet. He may be a suspect.
As you continue to watch, the guard circles around and attempts to stab at the elf with his spear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Reginald's not too interested in the attack per se. He's interested in the elf's reaction.
The spear goes down. The elf manages to sort of get behind the statue in such a way that it clinks off, and in a second he hits the statue. The ethereal snake serpent lunges at him and passes through the guard as he comes to a knee. The man on the right side seems to be confused about this. He looks over to his fellow guardsman, concern on his face, but then he presses his attack as well and tries taking a swipe at the elf.
Okay.
You have a sheep, I'll get that later. I know you're +3.
Can I make like an Arcana check to see what this affected?
I'd probably not from here, unless you're actually like getting up and investigating it.
No, not yet.
No. So, likewise, the elf seems to be quite nimble. The two attackers don't appear to be landing anything.
What does he do?
As you continue to walk,
Yeah, he's giving it like a round of combat. Each of them gets an action.
the man who has just been attacked twice, he looks over at the man who had been, I don't know, phased through, the snake had phased through him, and he begins running towards him. He tries to pick up his weapon while the man is on his knees. If anyone wants to, I can, I can keep going with this. Just tell me when, basically, if you
Okay.
want to.
Nigel can't even see, so he has no idea what's going on.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is everybody else here is tucked around, and the only person I can see is Reggie. That's kind of how I.
Yep, I'm just gonna keep describing it until someone, So he wrestles with the man. Is unable to wrest the spear from his hands and gets shoved back one. The man gets up, sort of wobbles. The guard gets up and wobbles back and forth a little bit, leaning on his spear. Still manages to step forward and attempts to attack. I guess the experience is too much for him. And as he lunges forward, the spear clangs against the wall and it shatters. The spearhead lays on the ground. He now holds a stick. This man turns around, and what are your perception? Was it 4? No, it was 32. Proficiency. What was your stealth? It's probably better
14.
than that, I remember. Yeah. I'm assuming you're like peeking around the corner. You're not just like
Yeah.
out in the open, right?
Yeah.
So he turns around and he takes a swipe at the elf again. You can hear the others, right? You guys can hear the sound of definitely the spear clanging against the wall and cracking.
What was that?
Shh. The guards are being terrible.
Perhaps they need our help.
I don't know yet.
It appears that there's definitely something about this elf. He's just so nimble. He's easily able to evade these attacks. Realizing now that the spear is broken, he attempts to flee. He's gonna try to run.
This one wants to see what is happening.
We'll go in there and we'll incapacitate them all. I don't want any of them dead. take them alive. Or you'll step back and let the bruisers in.
Yeah, let's open up a turn order real quick.
Yeah, let's do some initiative.
If you guys can move back to where you were, just everyone roll initiative real quick.
Oh baby, give me a 7.
You know,
Ah, Kothar, yes, a 5.
This one is holding the torch.
Oh my gosh. Together, we all break 10.
nice. Hey, my
Hey,
Nagel.
the guy with 0.
Plus 3. Plus 3.
yeah, mine +3.
20.
Terrible.
You got 16 Dex, Leo. Nice.
Well, yeah, I didn't want to get hit because of my low hit points.
So seeing him move aside and on his combat, I'm gonna Niggle's gonna put the torch down so that way he can wield his sword.
Get in there, boys. I want them alive, though.
Get in there, boys.
So first up was the elf attempting to flee. He's using his action disengage. He runs back. Let me change the music real quick. It's a nice little.
Did you get mine on there?
Sorry,
Pardon?
On the turn order?
did I what?
Did you get mine on there?
Oh, did you just click your token and roll initiative, and then you can type whatever you rolled earlier into it.
Oh, it didn't go in. I see what happened. Okay. My fault.
When the last music we used. Whatever, it's just go. Anyways, yeah. So with 11, you're there. He's beginning to flee.
Mine was an 8. But yeah. Did it change?
No, you said change it yourself.
I did.
I'll put you in there, yeah. As he flees, he's taken aback as he comes around the bend and sees all these figures. He sort of steps back and falls on his butt. You have to help me, he says to you all.
Like I said, gentlemen, alive.
He seems mighty nimble. Oh wait, that's out of character. I can't say that. I didn't see that.
Did you
As
say
far
he's
as you know,
prone?
you see him run and then he falls down.
Is that all he's doing?
So he
Fall
picks
down.
himself up.
Okay, there you go.
Leo, you want to get this one? I'll move past him because he's not in combat with us, so I can move past him. Correct?
Yeah, it's a little bit wider than what the map is showing, you know? You have enough room to fit 2 people walking through.
All right.
Although you guys are actually pretty large, huh?
Yeah. Medium. I just don't want to, because he's not engaged, so I don't get any opportunity to attack if I go by him, right?
As far as you know.
Depends on if he wants to attack you.
Sorry,
Out there.
You managed to awkwardly shove your way through.
You're all just gonna stand around. Leo, if you get this, watch this one, I'll get the ones up here.
Go for it.
Guard would have went before Leo.
Those two are, yeah.
You had an 11 or an 8? You
No,
an
I
eight,
had
right?
had an
I
eight.
had an 8.
Let me readjust then. Yeah, so you run up in there. Is that all for you, Nagel?
Yeah, I'm not engaging yet.
So this guard is busy trying to attach the spearhead to his spear. He doesn't really notice you. He's really focused on his task and seems to be wobbling back and forth. Get a roll. Leo, you're up while I get this roll to see if you can fix the spear real quick.
Okay. This elf here, can I just try to grab him? Subdue him?
Definitely try.
Grab? Is that just like unarmed?
It's athletics. Or-
Yes, athletics opposed by his acrobatics or athletics. He chooses.
Okay.
Nice.
Let's see, what do you got? I have nothing, it's just strength or dex, so I'm just gonna roll that. There you go. Yeah, you're able to wrap your massive arms around him. He is now grappled. What are you doing to me? Unhand me.
Wow, calm down, little one. We're adjusting for a mighty hug.
So, is that it?
That's all I wanted to do was grapple him. You said grab him.
Yep.
Just
Okay.
Don't hurt him.
No,
Don't kill him.
grappled.
Yep.
By the way, you can see that the guard managed to tie some rope around his spear, the head. So it's attached. It doesn't seem too grid though, you know? Definitely will break easily.
While I have him grappled here, can I call back to Reggie?
Mhm.
I still have those shackles.
Ah, excellent. Put them to use then. Would you mind bringing him further into this zone? I'd hate for him to escape and run. At least for
Okay.
now.
Do you want me just to move forward?
Yeah, I think you can move up to half your movement with that
Sure.
unwilling
You're
target.
using half your movement to move yourself, half to move him.
So I can move like, what, 5, 10?
3 squares, 15 feet. Or
Okay,
depends
well,
on your...
yeah. I only need to move 2 though, realistically, right? That's where it starts to open up.
Yeah.
You managed to sort of grapple him along. He's resisting you the entire time, really annoyed at the situation.
Do you want me to move on top?
Pardon?
Do you want me to move on top of him? That's all.
It's up to you.
I mean, it's in a clear space. He's within my square.
Pin him to the ground or something, I don't know.
Reggie?
I'll hold him down and lick his face like it's covered in milk.
Take 4 steps in and say, "Good evening, gentlemen. My name is Lord Reginald Rowe. I'm here under the full authority of the mayor. It appears as though there is some sort of altercation in this forbidden area. What is the meaning of this?"
The man in the back with the fancy clothes steps up and says,
I remember you.
"You cannot let him live." Wait, that's not his accent. What the fuck? You cannot, whatever. You cannot let him live.
Why?
It is a dangerous man. He is responsible. I have proof, I swear.
Do you have it here and now?
And he looks at you and says, I can talk to the guy, Bannon. What is his name? Yes. I've shared my information with him. I am under authority to arrest that man.
Bannon has his own problems to worry about. Your barrack was attacked.
And the guard on the right sort of turns around. He's waving his spear around. There's something off about him.
Put your spear down, young man. You are not in your right mind.
Barretts? What?
I will believe you if you will willingly submit yourself to a mental check.
You're using your turn to convince him, right? So give me a persuasion.
Ah, 7.
Exciting.
There's a look on his face for a split second, and he says, "Hey, there is no time for this. That man must die."
No.
Kothar, you're up.
It sounds like it's about to get violent.
It does sound like that, yes.
So Kothar, you hear a clatter as the torch gets dropped to the ground, and I'm just gonna bowl my way through and try to smash this guy. He's saying Reggie said we gotta take everybody alive, but this guy's saying that guy must die. Put 2 and 2 together, and that doesn't work out. So. Bite first. Thinking no.
Negative.
Ooh.
That one hits.
Yikes.
And then
It's pimp slapped for 5.
let's see. Yeah, I'm only gonna do 2.
Okay. How's that attack look again?
I bowl through, past Reggie and Leo, and he said, "No, he must die." It's run past him. Just bite at him, and he backpedals a bit, maybe recoiling in shock that I just came out of the dark, and then I backhand him as hard as I can.
Your pimp is strong. so-
Your scaly skin managed to draw blood with that backhand as he takes his 5 damage. He looks kind of angry and he says, "You do not know what you are doing, but I see." And there's no, and then he attempts to attack you as he's talking. What's your roll? Okay. 14 to hit.
Right on the button.
Oof. 1 sec. 4 slashing damage. He swipes at you with his dagger.
Ow.
And as a bonus action, no, he's just gonna try moving a little bit. He's actually gonna attempt. You'll get an attack of opportunity as he tries to step back from you. Unless you don't want to take it.
Oh, I thought you said I didn't get one.
No, it's,
Oh. Oh.
yeah, you attempt to bite as he. You attempt to bite the hand that just slashed at you, but he manages to pull it back swiftly enough. Runs to the end, drops his dagger, and pulls out a nice little compound crossbow. It's back up to the elf. The elf is going to attempt to wrestle out of your grasp, and by wrestle I mean
DC is 21.
dexterously. Ooh. No, it's a challenge every time. He has to roll his athletics to keep him. But,
Okay.
you're going against a 21.
So I just
Man.
have to roll. Yeah, crazy, man.
Oh no.
Oh.
Come on, man, that's good too. Let me headbutt. I'm just kidding.
He manages to wrest free from your grasp. This is a very dexterous elf. This is, look, I need your assistance, not your filthy hands, okay? I need you to apprehend those 2 criminals. They attacked me while I was studying. He just sort of
Why
wrestles
would
free
you
from you.
be? Why would you be studying in a place like this?
I'm trying to get to the bottom of all these peculiar events.
As are we. But we're also trying to get to the bottom of this scuffle.
That's enough free words for now. Nagel, you're up. You see the elf wrestle free, and he's now able to run away. He sort of steps back a little bit.
Yeah, I don't want to be paying that much attention. I'll be eyes front. And seeing that Kotar's engaged, I'm gonna move up and help him. What are you doing with that toothpick? And I'm just gonna try to thunder fist him, I guess. You know, close-handed fist on top of his head. With both of them put together, and I guess it'd be a hammer fist. Like I have an unarmed roll. What would I roll out for an unarmed?
You just make an attack. It's an unarmed attack.
Yeah, isn't it just base attack?
With your
Base
strength as a modifier.
Okay. Alright, what I'm doing ain't working.
Just roll a 1d20. Do it twice, but 1d20 plus your strength mod.
My strength mod is 3.
So it'll be +5. That probably misses anyways.
He rolled it twice.
First one missed, the second one hits. And you said you're like hammer fisting his head?
Yeah.
Yeah, you bring your massive fist down upon his helmet, and it seems to clank against his skull as he drops to the ground, unconscious.
Damn, he went down easy.
Maybe you should do that to that elf back there.
Getting tempting at this point.
The guard would be up, but he seems to be preoccupied with the ground.
He'd be up, but he's down.
He's a little bit unconscious.
Leo, you're
Okay.
up.
Okay, I'm gonna try and grapple this elf again. Ooh.
Oh no.
No, you got him.
Nice.
He seemed to have been confident in his abilities. I mean, he didn't expect you to go for a second grab since it didn't go so well the first time. He says, "What? No, what are you?" As you grasp him again.
Quickly, clasp him.
Reggie, you're up.
Richie does just that. He takes the irons and puts them on the grappled creature.
Yeah, the
So
grappled creature. Yeah, you're able to. Yeah, you're able to put the clasp around his wrists. He's now bound.
And then turns to face. Actually, still got a turn of movement. He's gonna close with him. Just what do you think you're doing, Guardsman?
As you approach the man, he looks at you and he says, "You cannot, I keep switching. You cannot trust that man. I said we must kill him."
I don't trust any of you at this point. Surrender your arms.
"Look, I will give you my weapons, but, look, the longer he lives, he is a threat unto us all."
Are you going to throw down your weapons now?
He, didn't get to load an arrow into his crossbow, so he drops it. He seems to be outnumbered. Now
So
you
it's combat
satisfied? Yeah.
Very well. Leo, bring... What was your name again?
Who are you talking to?
Oh, the,
Talking about the elf.
yeah, the elf.
He, kind of doesn't want to answer you. He looks
That's
at
right,
you.
Modestet. Bring Modestet in here, to the middle of the room, please. Yeah.
Okay. No
Hmm.
problem.
You drag him over. He's resisting the entire time. "Get your hands off of me!" Unshackle me this instant.
Quit struggling, little one.
Now
This
you,
will be over
guardsmen.
soon.
Now we have all the time in the world. I need to know what you know. Tell me your story.
I was sent by Bannon to apprehend and protect this area. This man comes in, he starts doing these weird incantations, I guess. He came in a sweat, he got through my men. I said I'd take care of him, I chased him here.
I heard nothing of this from the guardsmen upstairs.
What do you mean?
They mentioned nothing.
Now that you mention it, how are you here? They're supposed to be patrolling the area.
They have better things to do.
What do you mean, better things? This is their job.
Well,
They
one was
have to
sleeping.
regroup. Oh, he was nodding off.
What is his name? You tell me that at once.
I don't know his name. But you, I do need something of you.
He looks at you. What is it that you want, elf?
I want to ensure I have the truth. I need access to your mind, only for the information that contains, or that pertains to the situation.
And you are already asking the questions. What else more can I do for you?
I need you to be willing.
Willing?
Will you
He's looking
comply?
at you. Huh?
Will you comply?
I am answering your questions. Does that not mean I am complied?
Would it be easier if he was unconscious?
Hey,
It would be. I know, right? What will it be? Will you submit, or will you be unconscious?
I'll step over the down guard. Come closer.
he's feeling very cornered right now.
You have 3 seconds.
Hold on, one moment. Okay, I will comply.
Thank you. He cast a spell.
Yeah, okay. What are you looking for? Surface
Looking
thoughts, you see
for-
he's very nervous, surrounded by all these large, imposing men.
He's gonna probe deeply. And if he is indeed willingly submitting, then he doesn't get a save, or he fails to save automatically.
Sure, he seems to be without much of a choice.
Excellent. The statue, what do you know of it?
You probe his thoughts in the statue. This
Like, I ask him a
appears to
question, he
be-
thinks about it.
He attempts to verbally respond, but then you sort of get flashes and images. This appears to be one of the only times he's dealt with it. He briefly saw it the other day when he first investigated the place.
Okay.
You remember, you see images of him talking with Bannon about it and pointing at things with some sort of power, I guess.
What do you know of Modesect, the elf? What is the information that you hold of him?
You feel welling of anger and distrust, and you get another glimpse. It's late at night. They seem to be looking over some notes. Liam is there as well. They're talking about something. You hear words as in you hear, I guess, how am I going to describe this? I don't know what you actually hear. The topic of the conversation seems to be about Modestet. They all come to an agreement that he can't be trusted.
Mhm.
Is the gist of what you're getting here.
Is there any evidence to support this?
You look around for, in his mind's eye, for anything, any more information other than the general distrust, and there doesn't appear to be anything.
Okay. You mentioned you found him with whispering some incantations down here. He just wants to see that transaction.
It was very brief. You get another glimpse into this picture from his perspective of casually strolling down these caverns with a guard and then seeing Modestet inspecting the idol in front of him, muttering something with a slight glow about him.
Would I know this glow? I have identify and detect magic. Is it one of these?
The man whose vision you're seeing does not, so
Okay.
you've seen it from his perspective. You get his memories of it, you know?
Mhm. Alright.
Are you satisfied with that?
I am. So how many seconds would you say this is? 'Cause it lasts up to a minute.
We'll say through all those visions. No, that's about a minute, right? You saw a lot. A couple things, like 4 topics.
Okay.
Everyone else is sort of hovering around. Kothar's on guard.
The original turns to Modisek. Modisek. There are not many things that support your innocence here.
What are you talking about?
Tell me, would you do as this wise man just did? Will you submit?
Absolutely not. I will not have you routing through my mind.
Reginald frowns. Then he gets a bit of a grin.
The hard way then.
It appears so.
I am under you. I know you. I remember you from the mayor, Eleanor. She sent me to investigate these matters.
She did not.
We are on the same side.
I do not know that.
Well then, let's go to her. Rather
Much
than
rather do
getting
things
physical.
here.
You're just taking the law into your own hands. Is that how it is?
He smiles. Don't worry, you won't die. Unconscious, please, Leo.
Oh,
Right before that, he's gonna try to break free. Give me your athletics.
Oh, he's in manacles. They have their own stats.
Oh yeah.
does he? He could probably still break free. He would just be able to take it.
Are you still grappling him, or?
No, well, I mean, I'm
Yeah.
just probably holding the manacles at this point.
What is it? What's the DC on that? I think it's like 10 or something.
I'll look him up.
Oh, DC 20.
Manacles, DC 20
dexterity check.
strength or dex. And he is restrained.
Yeah. So now, with a 15, he is unable to wriggle free from his manacles. He seems to be struggling against you all. You cannot do this! And then
Roll
Leo,
on
you're
him.
gonna knock him out.
Let's roll on him. Ooh,
Nice.
Yeah, easily hits this restrained man.
Alright, unconscious. They shouldn't get a save, right?
What's some greatest spell? Probably not. Can't really willfully.
Can't resist anything.
well, you can't willfully submit though either.
You're going against his natural mind defenses. We'll just say he has a disadvantage on them.
Sure. He'll hit up the spell again.
I have it pulled up. I just have, was it wisdom?
Wisdom, yes.
Alright. What's the DC? 13 is what I got. With disadvantage.
Where's my DC? My DC is 13.
We established that meat speeds, but
Yes.
he's defending, so you got it. Right? No, my bad.
The
That's
defenders
not...
get it.
Yeah, yeah. He's defending against your attack, yeah.
Well, this is frustrating. This really is frustrating.
You attempt to get into surface thoughts, but it seems to just shut you out instantly.
I'm just going to chalk it up to for the better.
On the plus side, he'll be easier to move around.
Oh, definitely.
Much less resistance this way. Oh yeah, that guard's still knocked out too, isn't it?
Oh yes, this one. Well, that's what you get for attacking us, I guess.
What should we?
The mayor has enough on her plate right now. You know what? We already have a prisoner back at our inn. But we add another to the list.
I implore you, I complied with you and he did not, so we should kill him.
I'm not just going to kill him. He's of no use to us dead.
It would put a stop to all of these disappearances, I assure you.
Based off what knowledge you have in your mind, I doubt it.
He doesn't seem to say anything else after that.
After all, there was no actual proof.
What do you mean? Of course there was proof.
All you did was gather around a circle and agree you couldn't trust him.
That is proof enough. I am assistant captain of the guard.
That has terrifying implication unto itself. Let us go.
Leo's just gonna pick this elf up and then carry him. Want me to make a strength check?
No, you're able to carry this unconscious body. It doesn't weigh that much. Yep. So you guys are heading straight towards the entrance, or anything else?
Unless someone else wants to do something.
I'm not familiar with or Leo's not familiar with the tavern and the cave here.
Is that a living statue?
No, but I wouldn't attack it. It does something to you.
So I guess I'll describe it since half the players weren't even in the game yet.
Fair, yeah.
It's jade, I believe, right? Even though the image is like that. It's a green statue of a serpent with a human face on it. Guarding it is an ethereal snake that doesn't appear to do anything unless provoked. They can describe what they tried earlier with it if they want, but it just seems to be minding its own business, hovering about the statue, wrapping and coiling around it. And the statue is very large and heavy.
I didn't realize it was jade.
Yeah, it's green.
This actually reminds me a lot of the Statue of America. Does the face look anything like the statue in the temple?
No, the Statue of America's face is a beautiful goddess America. This seems to be some weird snake woman thing.
Okay. Is it the same color of jade? I know it's a weird question to ask, but
It's
there's a connection to be made.
It's of similar material. Actually, give me a what is it, masonry? Let's check for that.
It'd be. I think it's for the dwarves. I think it's history, because dwarves have an ability where they can roll.
They
with
get bonuses
advantage on
like
histories.
yeah.
So history.
Insight, nature, perception. Sure, history, masonry, whatever.
Sure. 20.
Yeah, this appears to be the same material. The one in America is definitely better kept. This one seems to have weathered some hard days down here.
Kothar, would you look at this? The material, the jade, is the same. Is of the same stuff as the one used to make the Statue of America. The Statue of America. Exact same material.
So do we look for the one who made the statues now?
I believe they are long gone. However, it appears whoever made the Statue of America also made this. I do not know what this idol is.
And that's a snake.
Yes, but it is obviously some sort of form of religious worship to someone.
It looks like a revered scaled one. Excuse me,
Indeed.
alligator.
Have I told you that alligators are tasty?
looks more like a serpent.
Kothar shoots daggers in his eyes at Nagel. He looks confused as the whole eating an alligator, but then looks at the statue. And this one was told that if you kneel before statues, sometimes you hear words from gods. Scratches
I would
his
not
head.
kneel before this one.
What if they speak the same words?
This one did not remember hearing words, but perhaps this one was not kneeling before the right statue.
Yeah, try kneel in front of this one.
Against Reggie's wishes.
I guess Kothar would try praying to it or something. Put some prayers into practice.
You're gonna pray? Like to America or to the statue?
Just a general prayer as if, I mean, I'm assuming he's taught general prayers to the gods, mainly America, but I mean, he's probably gonna try to do some prayers that.
Yeah, you approach the statue and you go about your prayer motions. It takes a moment as everyone appears just to be watching you do this.
Leo will just watch in silence.
Are you sure you're doing it right?
Shh.
Oh, good. We're all surrounding the statue. All I have to do is cut our throats and be okay for a cultish sacrifice.
Yeah, you already have 2 unconscious bodies, you can sack them both.
Oh, damn it. Andrew walks over and drags the elf, like, right in front of him.
So yeah, Kothar finishes up his prayer. The snake doesn't appear to be doing anything.
Well, do you
Nothing.
hear anything, Gotha?
No, this one felt nothing.
Well, count your blessings. You remember what was going on not 100 feet from this statue. I would hate to see anyone worship this. Let us leave. By the way, you with the swords, what is your name?
You are talking to me?
Yes.
I am Mikhail.
Mikhail?
Mikhail, yes. It is spelled M-I... he spells out his name for me.
And you're a lieutenant to the captain.
You could say so, yes.
Very well.
You mentioned earlier that something about the barracks.
Yes, the barrack was assaulted by monsters and burned to the ground. We managed to save the captain and 1 other's lives. I even managed to save some of the bodies.
I see. So
Yes,
there's
that is why the
much,
men up top.
much
Sorry, go ahead.
work that needs to be done. Then we need to. Well, apparently we need to hire some more guardsmen. This is not good.
Indeed, it isn't.
If
my-
you would allow me, while you do whatever it is you do, I warn you, keep an eye on that man, but I have work that needs to be done now. I need to... Bannon is alive, yes?
Yes.
I need to get with Bannon and we need to recoup from our losses.
Don't forget your friend.
I'll allow it. And yes, please don't forget him. Not down here.
Of course. And he sort of tries to put him on his shoulders, but he seems to be just selling for dragging his friend out. As he walks past you, he says, "Not for a second. Do not trust that elf." I was about to say I do not trust any elf, but I guess I will trust you.
Very good. Please relay that trust to your captain. We need more of it. I'm just now beginning to trust him.
All right.
Yeah, lets him pass.
Yeah, he begins
I
dragging
think-
off.
I think we're okay to teleport to the top.
Mm,
you guys
anyone
wanna do
else?
something else?
Anything? Or
Nope.
Nope, I'm just gonna sling this elf
I
back.
think we explored everything, right? Like before?
Maybe. Definitely went around the cave. You definitely know the layout of it.
Yeah. Was there another area in the inn? I don't think so. We can go back and investigate.
All right. Let me just.
Like, down here or something.
No, you're gonna dig around here.
Yeah. Was
Yeah.
over here more cave?
I'll just reveal.
Oh, thanks.
So I'm gonna reveal the entire thing from what you can remember. You guys went down this way. Let me 1 second.
Hmm.
I don't know what's revealed and what's not anymore.
Okay, you see this area now. From the ghouls.
Yep. So that was the layout of it.
Okay. I think I want to check out this area.
Yeah, you guys make your way over there.
Yeah, if there's one secret entrance, it stands to reason there may be another. So check here. Investigate or perception?
It's a not shattered door, but the door had been like shoved open. You can see into it. In this room, it's very foul odor. There's
Oh right, that's where they made their home. Okay, I remember now.
things are broken. There's feces everywhere. It's absolutely disgusting in there.
Oh, close that door.
Unfortunately, we can't. This place is in a serious need for a cleanup. Let us be off.
Yep, the four of you head back upstairs. I'm moving my maps. And the fire thing again.
That's a toasty fire.
You guys head back upstairs, no problem. Still down there is a man, Mikhail, dragging his friend. It's a little bit more effort on his part. Let me just add Monset. What's the plan, man?
He's unconscious. He was grappled. He's not restrained. Oh, he's not having a good day. Richie's gonna take his spell book and focus, so he can't cast spells.
You are searching him, yeah?
Yeah.
You're able to grab he's wearing a medallion around his neck. He has some rings on him as well.
Take the rings. Take the medallion.
You're just robbing this man blind.
Yeah, just take. Does he
Give
have
me
a
What's
Yeah.
Reggie's focus? I think Reggie's focus is like an orb. So yeah, he's making sure that he doesn't have multiple focuses,
Yeah.
or he doesn't know which one is the focus. And he'll take his book.
He doesn't appear to be carrying a book with him.
Oh, no spell book. He was a wizard, right? Or he did cast a spell on us.
He did cast a spell on you.
Odd he doesn't carry a spell book. He may be a sorcerer. Those gifted over those who earn it. Anyways.
What do we do now?
To the hotel room. Da-da-da-da-da.
Oh yeah, it's pretty late at night. You still see a commotion going on. The streets are very buzzing with activity. People are either panicking or some people are packing their things up, getting ready to leave. You can see.
Damn.
Yeah. You all return to the inn.
Unfortunately, I'll need 4 hours until I can check his mind again. I just don't know what else we can do at this point. He obviously has information. And I am oh so loath to put someone to the blade. Maybe I'll just go upstairs with the unconscious person.
Yeah. Reginald heads upstairs, carrying Montset along with him. Is everyone else going up there too?
Yep.
Yeah, I think so. Cause to recover some people.
It's empty. There's nobody here. They've all been killed.
Yeah. It's a fire too.
The fire just raged through just the people.
This goes everywhere.
This video is getting awful cramped. But unfortunately, we must make do.
Where do we put the elf?
I'll keep him in here with the other prisoner. He'll knock on the door and then unlock it.
You
How
unlock
much
the door.
How much longer before we have ourselves a full-fledged prison?
Right.
I say we put him in the closet across the way and scare the dickens out of him.
In the
Keep
room
an
is
eye on him.
Liam and the two,
Greetings.
Derek and Donovan. This is
Is,
Sir Reginald. Welcome back. It's been so long, I was beginning to worry.
Who are these
What a
people?
sometime. The one without the dagger is the prisoner. The one without is a guest who cannot leave. Reggie asks for Nosik to be laid down beside the bed, as I think, what's his name? Ronak is sleeping in the bed, I think.
He is
He's in
not.
his own
The
room.
bed seems to be...
Yeah, he had his own room.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no one laying in the bed.
Well, there's no way, right? Reggie's gonna put Modestak in the bed, so he puts him on the floor.
Yeah, you prop Modset up. He seems to be resting his head against it. He's still unconscious.
Where's Kurt?
Sir Reginald, I think there was a fire. All I know is that some guards came and Kurt joined them, but I assure you I've held the line here.
Damn it. Well done, Liam. Did he happen to leave a pair of manacles behind?
I can look around, sir, but I don't think so.
No worries, I have some rope. Reggie just ties the even more Dickens out of him. Like,
Yeah,
it looks like one of
Modset-
those old cartoony things.
Modset is now very, very bound.
Puts a guillotine over him, just sets an anvil on top of him. I like it. Never enough status effect.
Yeah, you tie up Modset to the bed legs with the manacles, and he just says, yeah, it's pretty bound. When you jumped up on the desk, Kothar, you actually ruined whatever Liam was working on.
And Kothar is gonna start curling up like he's gonna take an. Like he's gonna take it, and then he's gonna curl up and.
Sir Reginald, you sure know how to keep a company.
We're odd, but we're powerful.
So what's going on here?
Oh, I believe you two know each other. This is Modesek. Modeset, this is someone you don't hear, because you're unconscious right now.
Did something... Does he start the fire? Is that what's going on? Did you already crack the case, Sir Reginald?
I don't believe he started the fire. I don't know, actually. But, your lieutenant, or a lieutenant of the guards, Mikhail, stated he saw him performing some sort of magical act near that statue beneath, the slumbering serpent.
Oh, yes, I know the one.
I've confirmed all of this. But I could not get into his mind.
I don't blame you, Sir Reginald. This man, elf, I had applied for the position as the mayor's aide in all things magical, but he bested me. And that's all I'm willing to talk about that. Sorry, sir. It's an embarrassing story, really.
Anything, actually, anything that could help me further understand his powers may be pivotal. For as far as I know, there isn't an arcane caster powerful enough to raise the dead, though I had the thought had crossed my mind that a powerful cleric could. So if he is powerful enough to cast such magics, our suspect list narrows.
Raise the dead, sir. You like the ghouls that you had slain, or?
Not the ghouls.
I don't
no,
think
zombies.
that's... Zombies, you say? This is the first I hear of zombies, sir.
Oh, that's right. A hellhound, a two-headed dog, and a bunch of zombies attacked the barrack.
Is that some sort of joke, sir?
I don't joke about the condition of my robes when he pats them out.
Oh,
Some soot falls.
I didn't even notice. Looking as shiny as ever, sir. I think that's what the wizard called you, right?
He just stared at him. But anyways. I'm at a loss right now. He is our best suspect. That and possibly even the church. That statue is made of the exact same material, the exact same jade as the Statue of America. It appears whoever created her statue also created this.
As far as I can remember, sir, the idol of America, at least, has been there since I was a kid.
Before or since then?
It's fuzzy, but I've always remembered it being there. Like I told you, I used to go there all the time.
I can only assume it's been here longer, as the statue below looked a bit more decrepit. I wish I knew more.
I'm sure you'll figure it out, sir, but... what do we do now?
Well, I need to rest to regain my powers, and the lot of them took quite the beating. The one on the desk in particular. I feel we should rest on it.
Oh, more rest, sir, no action? I've been here all day. I'm getting a bit restless. Also, it's nice to meet you. Hi, I'm Liam. He extends a hand to shake.
Savage. I do understand the feeling. I'm certain your talents could be better put elsewhere. There's no one I trust. Ronark is too... Ronark should be okay come the morning. I'll have him watch the prisoners.
Well, actually, sir, he was here when you left, remember? We had him here, but he got up, he said there was something he had to take care of, and this is a couple of hours ago. I haven't seen him since.
Oh, what the light has he done?
This is your sick friend, right?
Yep.
Hmm. Maybe he's downstairs.
We'd have seen him. He kind of stands out. Reggie's gonna go over to his room. I'm gonna go check on his room. I don't think he's there, but you never know.
Speaking of rooms, I think I should go to bed.
Very well. To the morning, then.
Give me a holler if you need me.
Oh, you'll hear.
How do you sleep?
Sir, if I need you, what should I... You walk away, I guess. I don't know what to holler.
Just yell help.
You're allowed-
Reggie knocks on the door.
Yeah, you go over to Kothar's, Ronark's room.
He's not here.
You, knock on the door. There's no response.
Is it open?
The door is closed.
Or sorry, I mean unlocked.
You try the handle and it's locked.
Alright. Well, as I said, I'm at a loss for now. I feel this one will wake up in a few hours. I shall be right there beside him. As I said before, I'm sorry. We have been wasting your talents, Liam. I just need someone I can trust here.
Of course, sir. And then, Derek at this point is like, you undied me, you don't trust me?
I trust you to an extent.
I let you search through my mind. You know I'm innocent.
I know you didn't murder the man. But I kept your confidence and I did not go anywhere else. Would you be willing to stay here for days, potentially?
Look, I've got things I gotta do. Come on. I'd rather resolve this swiftly.
As would I. But I'm not about to torture an elf.
I'm just saying, at least give me something to do. This guy refuses to talk, and the boy, it's kind of annoying.
Kurt?
No, the little blonde boy over there motions his head towards Liam, who seems to be trying to pick at his notes from Kothar from underneath.
Ah, he's perfect.
Hiss at him.
Whatever. Like a bloody cat.
What do you want?
Sir, Kothar, right? That's your name.
Yes.
Would you be so kind as to let me... And then he's sort of like pointing at the papers that you're laying on.
Start gathering them up and put them in a big pile at the end of the desk. And then perhaps not so accidentally swipe my tail across them by accident.
Thank you.
Asshole.
He goes to pick up his papers. I greatly appreciate it. And sort of saunters off.
With luck, it may be no more than a day or two. As I said, I'm at a loss. I don't entirely know where to go from here. But I have two people here that know something. I remember you had some mixtures with you when you were captured. You're some sort of alchemist.
Well, you can say that. Mostly in the fatal kind of alchemy.
Ah, poisoner.
And
He
the
doesn't
very
say it with
best.
any sort of hatred or condescension. He says it with interest.
Oh yeah. You won't find any more bite to your blade than one that I've coated with my wares.
Excellent to hear.
Unfortunately, my materials were confiscated when I was arrested.
Naturally, and promptly burned when the barrack was set ablaze.
And that cost me a fortune.
I imagine it did. I'm sorry I cannot help you with that.
He's now in a bad mood. The other two are sleeping in their rooms, apparently. Everyone seems to be gearing up for a night's rest.
Yeah, it seems that way.
Yeah, Leo kind of needed it. Not as bad as Kothar.
Yeah, Kothar got pretty messed up.
Oh, well, Kothar said he was healing himself.
I don't think I was hit.
Nice.
Yeah. Hey, how's Bragging Camp going?
Yeah, I feel it best to sleep on the information we've gathered. Reconvene tomorrow, meet with the mayor. Let's see what we can do.
Alright. If you want to settle in the bed and call it a night.
Yeah. So a long rest for them is 8 hours. A long rest for Reggie is 4 hours. I was wondering if maybe I could get some spell casting in 4 hours in and then have another 4 hours sleep.
You can't take 2 long rests back to back, right?
Okay.
So, yeah.
It's kind of cheesy, but yeah. Give it a shot.
Well, after 2 hours, Modestet awakens and starts making a fuss about being, a captive. He wakes you up. Maybe Kothar up too. He's making a fuss. Everyone in the room with him is awake.
Boot to the head.
You're gonna try and knock him unconscious again.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Don't even roll, man. After he starts complaining, you kick him a nice swift hit to his head. He
Shut
goes
up.
back out.
So that was after a couple of hours.
Yeah. So yeah, 6 hours in, everyone else is sleeping. You can wake up from your meditation and try again if you want.
Yeah.
Because 2 hours is the first rest, and then that got interrupted, so 4 hours for the meditation.
Oh, he can be interrupted. Like, for elves, it's not a sleep. It's just rest. Like in other editions, like second edition, I don't know about third or fourth, but if you're interrupted, you're basically screwed. You have to, like, if you got 7 hours out of 8 hours, you have to start again, basically. In this edition, it's a bit more lax.
Alright, yeah, so if you want to do your thing.
Yeah.
How many, you're spending one slot, one attempt, or?
Yeah, I'll still have one. I spend one slot, one attempt.
Right. DC 13, wisdom save with disadvantage. 18.
Really? Damn!
18 and 21.
Oh my gosh.
Try
This guy is a
again.
beast while unconscious. Yeah, I'll try again. I need to get lucky or something.
16, 14.
Just cuts his throat open.
Yeah, just kill him, dude.
Nah, he's not gonna do that. He'll grumble. That's all I can do. I guess the rest wake up eventually.
Yep, we're going over the next day then. Day breaks. You can hear a nice rooster outside who loves his life and doesn't want to be eaten. Do his spiel. A lot of you stir awake. Marset is once again awake and complaining.
Modestet, shut up. I'm going to ask you
What?
some questions, and you're going to answer.
No,
Well, we're
that
going
is
to
not
continue
how this
this.
is going to go down.
Do you wish to continue our normal thing for however long it takes?
I am an official of Orlane, and you have assaulted me for the last time. I
You're
swear you will
officially a
pay for
suspect.
this. I am no suspect. I am the answer. The answer. There's a knock
Then
on the
speak.
door.
Kothar, would you mind opening that up? And don't break it, please.
I think he's taking a piss, but Kothar
Okay.
sort of stretches awake as a lizard, you know, opens the door with his mouth out, yawning, his tongue out, yeah.
Razor sharp teeth.
Foul breath. He's got morning breath from a
Oh.
lizard.
God, yeah. Like, it's morning breath on top of lizard man breath.
That smell is. Ugh.
I believe it. Back to the matter at hand. What information can you offer?
Well, I was in the middle of investigating the idol before I was interrupted by those two lackeys of Manon. I was making some breakthroughs.
Go on.
I believe, now hear me out, this may sound far-fetched, but I believe there is, what's the word I'm looking for? Fuck, I actually forgot the word.
Is it for a monster?
Yeah.
Naga?
Sure.
It's like a humanoid snake person.
What do you mean?
I've done some research at the church. I've compared some notes. This is very familiar to some stories of old. When I went to examine the statue, there was a magic about it, a very old magic.
I'd have to agree with you there. I feel as though the statue of America and this statue, this strange snake statue, are made of the same material by the same person.
So, you also believe perhaps the church is implicated in this matter?
Insight. I want a real insight that if he believes, like if he's telling the truth, like is he now believing that the church is suspect?
Yeah, give me an
Right,
insight
he's
roll.
trying to... These insight rolls hurt so much.
As far as you know, this man's being pretty upfront with you. Whether or not he's lying or telling the truth, you can't really tell. He's just very annoyed at you for knocking him out so many times.
You believe this too?
Of course. Why do you think I guess you wouldn't know that. But I pushed to have residents in the temple. I offer them assistance with menial tasks.
So
I
that was why
wanted
you
to
were there at
investigate
the that farce of execution.
I heard the commotion and I happened to be with them at the time. So yes, that is why I was with them. I am not with them. I want to make that part clear. My loyalties lie to Orlane.
Reggie has like a bunch of notes of not a bunch of notes of correspondence. He had this paper that was from Modesek that was found in the alchemy lab.
Yeah.
He has that on him, right?
I remember you handed it to the mayor. You guys are going over that, remember?
I do remember that, yeah. Did he collect it?
I don't think you said so, but if you did, sure.
I didn't say it. Could I make a roll to see if he would have?
Yeah. What would that even be?
I don't know, straight, maybe intelligence save to remember.
Sure, DC 10. Just give me a D20.
Okay.
No,
Natural
you
8.
left the papers with her.
I must be growing foolish in my... whatever. There was some papers that we found down in the... can't really call it a tomb. Like the caverns. They bore your writing alongside an old picture of the mayor and a man tortured to the point where he couldn't even walk, as well as an alchemist said.
What about it? What are you implying? That I'm involved in that?
I have to admit it put you to the top of our list.
Don't be a fool. I'm sure. What papers are you speaking of?
There was a paper with it. I could understand a bit of it, right? Just not a lot of it.
Yeah.
What was it about? Was it about like alchemical formulas?
Well, from the parts that you can understand, it's definitely some arcane related writing. It was a mix of scientific notes and magic, you know?
It was some sort of... I don't know if it was a formula or not, but it was some mixture of arcana and the sciences. You an alchemist, Modestek?
I have dabbled in such. Why? Only rudimentary, but it gets the job done, I suppose.
He just sighs and puts a finger to his temple. He's mentally exhausted. He doesn't know what to do.
You want me to knock him out again?
No.
I actually demand to be unshackled. He raises his hands.
You think we don't have the keys? We rip those out of the wall.
What?
Oh,
I say we.
I forgot
I'm
about
sure one of the strong men could burst them apart.
What? You...
Could possibly, yes.
And he looks at his hands that he had extended in front of him and notices that his rings are missing. What have you done with my possessions, you thief? You...
Really? Do I look like a thief?
Well...
If you're my enemy and you're a mage, what am I going to do? I'm going to take your spell focus and I'm going to take your book. You don't have a book, so I took your what I thought might be a focus.
Those rings are not my focus, you idiot.
The amulet then.
Lucky guess. Still,
No
I
shit.
demand my items returned to me.
Reggie's just now remembering what it's like to be among elves.
I'd say perhaps you could get them back after we talk to the main.
You're really low.
I'm really low.
Yeah, I can hear you, Simon.
I said, I'd say it might be possible to get your positions back after we talk to the mayor, perhaps.
I will definitely exchange some words with the mayor when she hears about this. I'm
We
sure
would like to.
you
I
can-
think we would best be served if we verified most of your story.
I hope I didn't miss much.
Ah, no worries.
But it's time for breakfast. If anybody wants some beer, I'll bring some up.
If I know Kothar, he's always hungry.
So has a night passed basically, and this is a morning, or?
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
you were gone, but everyone... The only disturbance was Modesty waking up and then fucking making a mess because he was pissed off. And Reginald kicked him in the head and he knocked out again.
Tall, bald one, bring me food and some of this beer that you speak of?
I will bring you lots of it.
Kothar would hop up off the desk and stretch. This room smells of sweat and anxiety.
It used to reek of fear, but Kurt is gone.
Has this one told you anything, Shiny One?
It appears he also distrusts the church.
But the church taught Kothar many things.
I mean, if I were to teach you something and stab you in the back, I'd still be bad.
Why would you teach me and stab me in the back?
I don't know. Just saying, just because some people do good things doesn't make them all good. Actually, I'm reminded of this. You stated that you had been sent directly by the mayor.
That is correct. Once we have learned from Bannon of that idol and the description you provided of the ethereal snake, she sent me to investigate it.
That was when... I wasn't there for that, was I? No. I hate to do this. We have to all be in the same space.
So this elf guy says he is working for the mayor.
Yeah, he's her magical advisor.
Do we know this, or you just believe this, or?
I think it's a known thing. Yes. No, the mayor told me that he's her magical advisor.
Yeah, cause why? Sorry, because I wasn't.
Right here, yeah, it's fine.
So why do we not bring this one to the mayor?
An excellent suggestion, Kothar. Let's all go before the mayor.
After breakfast.
I'm sure she'll have her after breakfast. Would you like anything, Mordecai?
What's up?
Would you like anything for breakfast, Mordecai?
From establishments such as this, I'm sure all the food is poison.
No one here has
Proceed.
died at this point from poison.
Not... How can you travel?
Kothar smiles as he's now
Companions.
just now understanding his situation.
Breakfast and ale should be brought up shortly.
Strange but powerful. As all adventurers are.
Honestly, Reginald, your name, I believe.
Indeed. The Lord Rahl, adventurer noble.
Yes, I'm sure you're very well known. Why are you associating with these? He looks around the room. These individuals.
Individuals.
Oh, I apologize. Are you some sort of hive mind?
Oh, take it easy there, Nagel. Individuals I don't slight to your character.
What's a hive mind? Speaking tongues here, huh?
Do I see smoke come out of his ears?
The ones with
I'm gonna
pointy
look at-
ears always talk a lot.
Maybe this needs the ears dulled down. Bring up their normal speak.
Kothar has been told that such talkings are impolite. To dull someone's ears. Wait,
The
Teach
food
you
is
that.
brought up to you, surely.
Yeah, while they're reading, Reggie's gonna cast Detect Magic, see if any of their rings or anything else is magical.
Give me a thing for detect magic.
Sure. As a ritual.
Yeah, by the way, the food's brought up. You all enjoy your meal and talk while he's looking over his items.
Yeah, Reggie will, he'll untie him from the ropes, but he obviously can't do the manacles.
Yeah, all the items on this elf seem to be glowing. Faint aura around any visible creature, object, mirror that bears magic. You learn its School of Magic Family. Okay.
Like, it's +1 armor, it's abjuration.
Yeah, you're getting abjuration vibes around here.
Ah, are you a fellow abjure?
What do you mean? I'm no fellow of you. Sir Rawl.
But the two of you look
Well,
alike.
actually. Calm down, Kothar, that's racist. And you must be colorblind, we look nothing alike.
Don't you dare ever put me in the same group as him again, lizard man.
What is color? And what is race?
I love spending time with you, Kothar.
I think he's trying to be smart again.
Also,
I think he's trying to insult all of us.
what is the beer?
Here, it's in your cup. I poured it from the keg.
Oh,
Try it. It is delicious.
it smells like urine.
Some of it tastes like urine as well.
Are you saying I drink pee?
I do not know.
No.
Kothar has had to drink urine before, and he just drinks beer. He drinks the beer after saying that. Oh God.
My
How would I react after this? First time ever drinking beer.
It's probably had fermented, like, rotting grapes or something.
Yeah, for 3 gold you get a low quality keg of ale. 5 gold for a decent quality. I'm looking it up now. And
Oh,
high
right,
quality would be
cheap
8 gold.
stuff.
It's a pretty expensive establishment, actually.
No matter. It does the trick. It all works in the end.
This one does not understand. This tastes horrible.
Drink it fast.
Okay.
Once you get past the first couple or few, it starts to taste better and goes down much.
Kothar will slam it and then
And I'll happily pour him another one. And drink up.
how much should Kothar drink?
Oh, you'll
Too much
know.
now.
He,
When you feel your senses heightened, that means you had enough.
he'd smash another one down.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm keeping pace the kind of people like, because I just feel like drinking more. I'll pour you another one. It should be going down like water by now.
This one feels strange.
That's a good sign there, Kothar.
Shiny one, do you drink often? How much should this one partake in this beer?
He's talking to you, man.
Reggie?
Yeah.
Sorry, what was that?
How much should this one drink of this beer? This one feels strange.
Preferably no more. We have work to do.
Derek is gonna chop. You should drink all of it. It's real good for you.
Yes, that is very smart thinking.
The natives back where I'm from say you used to put hair on your chest.
Hair!
make your mane mighty.
Push.
I see you have a bit of a hair problem.
You didn't drink enough beer.
Hmm.
But then again, I have no hair either, so...
I think I need to do intelligence to see if I would heed Reggie's words here. I would not.
Nope.
Have another one.
Another.
I think for the sake of it, we can safely say Kothar drinks way more than he should because of the influence. Just for the purposes of helping to move this
Yeah.
along.
Whatever's left over from Corpusville, I'll drink the rest of it.
Yeah, you'll have a merry time. Kothar is a bit tipsy, or I don't know, how wasted are you think?
First time ever drinking alcohol, had more than
Yeah.
4 cups, I would say absolutely hammered.
Yeah.
Oh god, you're probably poisoned.
This one does not
First
feel so
person
good.
poisoned.
So what's the plan after these drinks have been shared and food has been consumed?
We must split the party.
God, no. Not again. Just gather everyone up and head over to the mayor's office.
Yeah, who are you bringing with you in this room?
Everyone.
Okay.
Nago, how feels your strength?
Oh, my strength is good. Do you want me to carry this short, stout elf?
No, he can walk on his own. Donovan, if you attempt to run, I will kill you.
He still just glares angrily at you. His wounds appear to be coming in nicely, bruises everywhere.
Again, if you try to run, we will cut you down. I've had enough of you.
We'll feed you to the lizard.
Ugh.
That is an interesting point. I never said I'd never put him to the tooth.
What do you think, Kothar? Do you think he would taste good?
Who?
This one across the table from you.
The pointy-eared one.
No, not him.
Oh.
He's okay for now.
Ah, just eat him.
Oh, the fat one. This
That
one
one's
has
good.
bit the fat one before. Fat one is good.
So yeah.
Moving
Hey, I got a
on.
question for you, Demi.
You.
A lot of spells deal damage, but manacles have HP of 25. I was wondering if I could just destroy them using cantrips.
Yeah, you can definitely break them. I
I'm
mean,
afraid
you can also
that's
smash
not
them.
gonna be Modesec.
Sorry, what did you say?
I was saying, for now, Modesec, I'm afraid this will have to do. And he'll just start, I don't know, disintegrating them with, Toll the Dead or something. It deals necrotic damage, so I imagine it just starts to rust.
Yeah. These manacles hear their bells tolling. They know that
All
the time is
flavor.
nigh. Their life flashes before their eyes. They remember being crafted by a fine young dwarf, one of his first of many manacles to be crafted. They remember being purchased by a tradesman, a human, a man of Orlane. They remember being sold to some individuals. Okay,
I
whatever.
forgot.
Jeez.
Awesome, Demi.
I forgot he asked me to break those off.
Yeah, you've destroyed the manacles, and in their dying thoughts, they think of home.
They're
Back
just
to the
screaming.
earth. That'd be horrifying. They suddenly animate. He'll give him back his rings and his focus.
He takes them off of you. He actually snatches them as you present them. Thank you very much, Rawl.
Don't
to make me regret it. Yeah, we healed
Yeah.
up. I go from 24 to 25.
So everyone's heading out.
Yeah.
You
To
go
the mayor's office.
to the mayor's office.
You can walk, Leo. I'm gonna teleport.
This big old party of people make their way to the mayor's office.
This small army. Oh my gosh, what was I thinking?
Called you small, neighbor.
Attack the GM.
Yeah, Kothar actually wobbles his way. As you guys are walking by a young girl, Kothar turns his head and vomits all over her nice pretty dress. She runs screaming.
Dear gods. That's not poisonous in any manner, is it?
This one has never done it. He does not know.
Kothar, might I suggest that you maybe rest briefly outside the office?
This one is not tired.
There's a
But
nice
Go ahead.
bench right there.
He's fine.
Yes,
It's practically calling.
this one will come inside. This one will come inside.
You know, I just thought about it. Lizards don't have sweat glands.
Lizards don't have what?
Sweat glands. So he can't be sweating and just reeking of booze.
Yeah, he smells like a lizard.
And he smells like
Naturally awful.
Yeah.
Knock, knock, knock.
You knock on the
It's
door.
me.
Marvel.
There's no response.
It's Reggie.
Do you need me to open the door for you?
No, I don't want to break into the mayor's office. He peeks through the keyhole if he can.
Yeah, you get a 9 there. You can see some candlelight.
Candlelight. What time is it?
It's in the morning now.
Like he knocks again. Don't.
You knock again. It's a
Hello,
nice
dog?
loud thump.
Maybe you're not knocking hard enough.
I really don't want to break the door.
I don't remember the room being that large.
Here, you want me to knock?
You were drunk. Fine. Knock. Keep the door on its hinges, please.
He's gonna put some strength in this knock. Try not to be enough to knock the door out, but who knows? Couple big booms.
Once again, the list knock is much louder than the puny knocks of Reginald. There appears to be no
It called me
response.
puny. It appears there's actually nobody in there.
Or they're heavy sleepers.
He'll come around to this window. I assume it's closed and the blinds are drawn.
Yeah, from before, when you guys locked down the place, you really locked it down.
Why are we still
That's not a bad
outside?
idea, Kothar. We're not about to break into the mayor's office. He's going to roll perception, because that's not a bad idea.
What's not a bad idea?
Oh, rolling perception.
What are you looking for?
Signs of anyone there.
Like you're listening in, yeah?
Yeah, we can hear her breathing or
Alright, yeah, give me a roll.
noticing like more footprints than there should be, maybe something happened. 2012.
Yeah, everything's quiet on this front. You hear your companions. You hear some bitching going on in the background from some elf.
Is this her home? Like, is the home attached to the office?
Well, you... Would you be... You know that there's definitely a bed somewhere in there. It's like a pull-out couch, you know?
Okay, but this is,
Finally
is this her
cracking.
home?
No, it's not her home.
Ah,
She may be at her home.
enough of this. Just walks towards the door, staggering. And I'm gonna try to bust it open.
12 versus a door. DC
Yeah,
doors
doors
are
have
pretty
DC.
easy.
Yeah, I think it was depending on the quality. I think it was like
This is a decent wooden door. I'd probably be no more than 10. I'm assuming you did in this, yeah. You
It's a good assumption.
saunter over, you smash through this door with your drunken power.
Mayor.
That's
Wood
the way
chips
to
go
do it.
everywhere.
Oh, damn it.
You hear Modicet in the background. What are you doing?
Kothar, you're drunk. Stop this.
We're already inside. It's too late to stop it now.
What is drunk? He sort of staggers over to the side and holds himself up against the desk. Oh, this is drunk.
You... What it... The lot of you.
Why?
Because now that he's in here, what does he say?
Why is she not here?
This is mighty comfortable.
It's a very finely crafted chair, very comfortable cushion.
Shall we wait?
No, we should not be here at all. But, now that he's here, what does he see?
Yeah, the room appears to be in the same state as when you left it.
So there's a candle lit?
Candles are lit.
could that be from last night? They're
If it
burning
was,
down.
they'd be out.
Depends on how tall they were.
Makes sense. Well, he's gonna blow them out, because that's a fire hazard.
Yeah, wouldn't want any fires in Orlane.
Exactly, gotta be safety first.
Anymore.
Make sure you check behind the curtain for the armored man.
Let us go. She's obviously not here. Nagel, get out of her chair, please.
I'm gonna have to find one like this. This is comfortable.
Oh yeah. It's very comfortable. Everything's out though. There are papers about, there's the chest, the fire, everything's just where it was.
If only I knew how to read.
Shiny one.
Yes, go.
Perhaps you should look at the papers. You seem to think papers are important for this.
Don't waste your time. There was no pictures.
No, that's right. I do have a paper here I need.
Perhaps you could quickly glance over.
Not the lot of you. He goes over and gets his paper.
Yeah, you search through the papers, you're able to... It's in one of the drawers, you're digging through his stuff. Monster's getting really
God.
pissy about this.
This one, Modisek. This one. And he goes over to him. What is the meaning of this?
Those are some of my notes. And you said you found them by an alchemy table?
By an alchemy table and a tortured subject who could not be healed by divine magic.
That is concerning. When did I know some of my things had gone missing. I hadn't had the chance to properly account for them.
You've been working out of the church. I recall you say you have residency there.
It's only temporary.
Your supply is not there then?
Sorry, your supply?
Like his paperwork and shit that wasn't there?
have many notes, okay? I apologize if a few go missing and I don't notice. I do request to take them back, though.
No need to be snippy. They're yours.
He takes the papers and stuffs them into his robes.
Do you work out of your home, or do you work out of the church, is where I'm trying to get at.
I had been moving the most important bits of my research into the church, the temple.
Perhaps we should check your house to make sure it has not been ransacked.
Yes, I wouldn't want anyone to break in and go through my things. He looks around the room.
Yes, we wouldn't know anything about that when Christians and such things.
Yes, well, thank goodness I'm not an alchemist with the ability to apparently negate divine healing.
Now, though, this area has been compromised. We can't leave it unattended. He goes over and starts sifting through papers.
Damn it, not a sec. What are you doing?
I'm merely saying the door is shattered. Someone should stay behind and keep watch.
This one can do it.
You will do no such thing, lizard. Done enough.
I can sit in the chair until somebody comes back.
I know just the man. Derek, come here.
Derek hears his name and he walks in.
You want to prove yourself, this is the time.
No, what do you mean?
Well, not to me, to anyone else. I have told the mayor of your condition, of what happened. I wish you to stand watch for when if she returns.
You want me to stay here?
Indeed.
He looks around the room like, yeah, I can do that.
Now, she is a powerful adventurer, and she does have a knight with her. You'll have to get your words out quickly.
I'm sure I'll be fine. He goes over and takes a seat in a nice comfy chair.
And don't steal anything, please.
I wouldn't even think about it.
Bullshit. Just don't steal anything. Right?
Ooh, hold up. Walk back over there. Speaking of which, let me get something real quick. I guess Leo. Yeah, you're out there, right?
Yep.
The Donovan's gonna attempt a bolt.
Trucker right here.
So I got 10 feet. Where's your stat page, Donovan? Yeah, this is via Dex off right now. He's only tied his hands, I believe, right? He hasn't tied his legs because he walked here.
Sounds
I
right.
don't know. I assume restrained
Yeah,
is meant restrained.
What's up?
Oh no, I assume restrained meant restrained.
Like, how would you carry him here?
Like a prisoner would, like the modern ones. Like they can
So-
still walk.
So he could still
They
shuffle
can't.
along.
Yeah, shuffle.
You only had one pair, though.
Yeah.
Remember, he had his hands
No, we didn't
down.
use monocles on him. We used
Oh
rope.
yeah, it was a rope. Hmm.
He's gonna pull
Wait.
a runner.
Yeah, he is pulling the runner. Just give me initiative. Just, Leo. Makes sense, right?
Just do Dex off.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, don't fucking worry about it. From outside, you hear Donovan. He actually lets out a maniacal laugh as he attempts to flee, trips, and falls over.
You
lands on
roll
the
a
ground.
Wow.
Yeah.
And as Leo sees that now, he does a sort of does a job of trying to make himself look bigger and intimidating. Makes his way over to Donovan here,
Donovan's attempting to crawl away.
while still growling. And can I just grapple him? Bound.
Yeah, man.
I mean, what I mean is like just grab him up.
Yeah, you can pick him up. I'll give you that.
And, just pick him up, sling him over my shoulder. Naughty, naughty.
He's just sort of flailing around.
Don't make me get my friend Nagel here.
God, you guys have captured like half the NPCs.
Right?
Yeah,
Let's go here.
you bring him back to the group.
This one tried to run.
Damn it, Donovan. You've put me in quite the situation. He pulls out a short sword.
What's his voice? What you gonna do? I don't
I'm
remember
going to
any.
kill you, Donovan. Put him on the ground right here.
Okay. Leo sets him down there.
And yeah,
Steps back.
if Donovan doesn't say anything, it's gonna kill him.
He just
Nah,
eyes you.
Nagel's gonna stop you.
What?
It's not a fair fight.
I don't care if it's a fair fight. I gave him my word.
You gotta let him defend himself, though.
Why?
You gotta make it fair.
I don't understand your logic.
Yeah. You can't just kill somebody who's tied up. You gotta make it fair.
Very well.
Are we not
Give him a
supposed
dagger
to?
or something?
Were we not supposed to kill this one? Just watch over him?
I gave him his chance.
Give him a sword or fight him barehanded.
Reggie pulls out a dagger. Gives it to
Much,
Donovan.
much better.
Yeah, so you unbound Donovan?
No.
Keeps his hands and feet bound. His hands and dagger then.
No. This is hardly fair. And he looks over at Nagel.
Roll for initiative.
I suppose you're right.
Could just simply undo his feet.
No, he's going to run away.
Oh, I'll fight.
I don't think he's going to.
You rolling too, Leo? Oh, I see.
No, I didn't.
Yeah. So how unbound is he right now? Is he fully mobile and with a dagger or a sword or whatever?
I mean, Reggie's not making a move to untie him at all.
I only said simply.
You're fading out again.
Yeah.
Oh, I said we could simply unbind his feet. I made no. Like I said, I set him down and then backed away.
Why would we unbind his feet? If
To
we
make
bind
him-
his feet, he's going to run. That is all he's going to do.
Well, we'll catch him again.
For what? Wait, what's your voice, dude? For what it's worth, I won't run. I'm here for my revenge from last time. Elf.
Oh, you thought that was a fight? My word.
Nagel will grab the short guy and undo his hands and feet and push him kind of front and center and kind of mosey on behind him. So that way if he tries running, he's there.
All right, let's just let's move this to like a little map so I can get some more mobility. Yeah, won't be so.
Yeah, mobility.
Soft
yeah.
ones are strange. should have just killed the fat one if we were going to kill him.
Didn't want to. Let's force my hand.
We don't
Okay.
simply just throw him in a jail cell.
Oh, he could be killed. It just has to be honorable.
Oh wait, the barracks burned down. Weren't the jail and the barracks?
Yep.
All right, so he's got a 15 on initiative. If it's just Reggie versus Donovan.
Alrighty. Yep.
He
Reggie's
smiles
gonna stab him.
as he's unbound and given a weapon.
Yeah, Reggie's gonna magic missile him. He takes 10 force damage.
Yeah, combat's combat.
Yeah, the 3 magic missiles hit Donovan in various spots of his body as he's hit by magic missiles, I guess. I didn't
Yeah.
think of that. He takes 10 damage. Oh, let's get some honor battle music going on. Anyone got any recommendations? 1v1 tracks?
Just go take For Honor track.
I got
Or
nothing.
Gladiator.
For honor.
There you go.
That's what I was gonna say, Gladiator or Braveheart.
This is good.
That's what we need. Bagpipes.
Oh, this is good.
So, you blast him with 3 magic missiles. He takes the damage, stumbles to a knee, but then gets up and prepares to attack you.
Alright.
Let's see. Whew. I wasn't expecting this at all.
He crit me?
No. Where's your stream? Okay. I got shit I have to remember. It's been a while since he was a combat guy. Okay. He's gonna swing at you. What'd you give him, a sword or a dagger?
Dagger.
20 to hit.
20 will not hit. 1 second. AC 21.
Okay. And then he'll use his bonus action to disengage and runs into the room. He gets behind partial. He tries to get under the desk, really. Or he gets over here and door's busted. What are you gonna do, Donovan? How do you defend yourself from this magic man? Let's see. Yeah, screw it. He's gonna get under the desk and have his weapon at the ready.
Alrighty.
He's fighting like a squirrel.
It's your move.
I assume I can see him from here.
Yeah, oh, yeah. If you... I'm trying to have it so he's not at the door. He's willing to make, like, an attack on you if you go, like, right by him, right?
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you said he went through behind the desk.
He's just gonna, like, poke his dagger out and stab at you. I can put it, like, both. I
Oh,
want him to be,
he's like preparing his action?
like, right around there.
Okay. So if Reggie would exit his area of threat, then he won't. He'll just attack him.
Okay.
He's gonna get told.
Oh, man.
DC 13.
Wisdom save
Nope.
13, huh? Yeah,
No
it's a
bonus
2 and a
for cover.
4.
Nice, he takes 6.
So Donovan he pokes out his dagger to stab at you as you come in, but suddenly he hears a bell, and his head hurts, and he takes necrotic damage, and he falls to the ground. This was a level 1 guy, so... Donovan, the honor battle has been ended, and he has lost. Congrats. Now there's a dead body in this building that you broke into.
Takes the corpse and starts dragging it outside.
Yeah, sure.
That was bizarre.
It's underwhelming.
Yes, I'm not sure exactly.
Not sure what.
I'm not exactly sure what's happening. man is.
I believe this one
Whatever.
believes the shiny one told the fat one if he ran, the shiny one would kill him. So the shiny one killed him.
Mm-hmm. He drags him out of the way.
Yeah, you dragged his corpse in broad daylight, you know, just dragging a body out of mayor's office.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, nothing new.
Donovan, keep an eye out. Then walks away.
Donovan, keep an eye out. Yeah,
The
okay.
fat
Oh,
one
sorry, I
appears
mean,
to be dead.
Fucking Derek. Too many D's.
Derek, Donovan, DM, Dirt.
David.
Uh,
It's a lot of D's.
Now that you've killed someone, what do we do now?
Well, we investigate Modaset's house.
And,
'Cause there's bound to be a trail leading back to whoever stole his items.
and what do we do with the fat one?
I don't care. Feeling hungry, Kovar.
This one still feels a bit sick, but a little hungry.
Take him as a snack then, let's go.
Hmm. This one was told he could not eat people.
He's not a person. He's an object. He's dead.
Man, what a roundabout way of getting rid of a corpse.
Right?
Jesus Christ.
Neutral good, everybody. Neutral good.
The
Sort of
most
right
terrifying
and wrong.
alignment since Chaotic Evil.
Whoa.
We got lawful neutral.
I gotta see if I'm smart. Yeah, I'm gonna eat him.
You're drunk. You get hungry.
Yeah, how's the church?
It's getting
I
hangry.
am hungry. Yeah, I'll gruesomely
This isn't-
pull apart parts for the road.
Modasek, lead the way.
This isn't out in the public eye, is it?
It definitely is.
Yeah.
You dragged him out in the middle. In fact, many people see this happening.
Yeah, that may have not been the best
Associate
thing
with this
that's
guy.
ever happened.
How many people? Let's be reasonable here.
Yeah,
Let's
because
just
I mean, I'm an animal. You just told an
Maybe a
animal
D20?
to eat something.
5 people actually.
So an elf,
Yeah.
2 elves, a minotaur,
No, no minotaur.
There's
but
2 humans, and a lizard walk into a bar. Sorry, not a minotaur. A lion minotaur, whatever.
Jesus.
You can see the girl who had been following you run and scream and shout that someone has been murdered.
I don't think this bodes well.
It was a fair fight.
I'm not certain you guys are on our side.
Why, Jew?
Modasek, lead the way.
I shouldn't be associated with you. 20 paces behind me. He takes the lead and tries to get away from you. Doesn't want to lose his public image.
I'll make every attempt to walk next to him.
How are you guys feeling? Can you go longer or not? Or...
I'm okay. You guys?
I'm with it, whatever everybody else decides, I'm fine with.
I don't care. We keep going.
Good to go.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, as long as.
And
we
if
get
if you want to call it here, we can. I'm not.
Yeah.
I mean, if it makes sense,
Yeah.
just to get to his house and then call it.
Given that we've now created new startling developments of murder in an open forum, and allowing me
This
to
would be
tear
me.
to tear a body apart in broad daylight, then yeah,
Right in front of the mayor's office.
yeah,
After breaking into her
yeah.
office.
We're not very good at being good.
Are you guys heading to his actual residency or to the temple?
He said he
his
was
home.
moving. Yeah, he said he was moving his stuff from his home to the temple because he was taking up temporary residence at the temple.
Yeah, so which one are you
So,
going to? 'Cause-
We wanted to go to his house to see if anything, like anything
Yeah, if anything
that
else
was
has been
left there
stolen.
had been rifled or anything.
All right, I can keep going. Let me
Yeah.
copy them. So you guys head throughout our lane. People are actually very fearful of you now. You can see some people attempt to make their way towards the constable and then realize that it's been burned down and now they don't know what to do. Eventually, it was about that. Is this a place you've been to? No. Yeah. You guys make your way to Mazset's current residence. He unlocks the keys. He takes out his keys and unlock. Yeah, okay. Guys, take a break real quick. He's got a piss. I need to prep some other things. So, how's everyone doing?
Fine.
Gravy.
Poor Reginald having to carry the investigation because he has a bunch of retards with his party.
Well, if I would have rolled intellect, I'd be right there with him.
Yeah. I had a couple reservations. One, we kept losing members and getting like random dudes who aren't like attached at all.
Mhm.
So it makes it harder for them to like, yeah.
Yeah, no, I gotcha. Well, Reggie's holding it together for now.
He's starting to lose it though. He's getting annoyed. He's getting pissed.
Yeah, he's
I'm just typing out something like an insight into Reggie's mind. You know, like he walks into the city, which he has fond memories of, and ghouls have been devouring people for months. There's monsters beneath a tavern. There's somebody here with the power to make divine, holy magic not only not work, but to hurt people. And then the constabulary gets burned to the ground, almost everybody butchered inside. He's thinking, holy shit, I don't have time for Donovan. We killed him. I thought that was the darkest dungeon in English.
yeah.
Good taste for sad fucking memes. 'Cause that's all that game is just sadness and anger wrapped up in one $19.99 package.
I love that game
It's
so
so
much.
brutal. 95% chance to hit. Yeah, right.
I've got dodge somehow to 95. Oh, I guess you're getting crit.
No, that fuck dodge. Protection's where it's at. Just 60%
Yeah.
protection or 45% protection across the 3-man party of Man-at-Arms, Crusader, and Leper, and just fucking walk through.
Oh, nice.
Just walk through. Because you just get protection rings and then just use all their protection stuff and just win.
Yeah.
Just don't care about never going first.
This
If you
is
get
just
hit,
digestive.
freaking stress still affects you though. Like the effects still take hold.
Yeah, but you've got stress stuff that can deal with that. You've got the Crusader and the Leper can both manage stress. And then you've got a Vestal for healing. The Crusader can even off heal. So
Oh, I love Festal Crusader. I go, what is it? I go
Houndmaster, Vestal, Crusader, Crusader. That's my like top build.
Quad
Houndmaster,
Crusader.
lead. How?
Ruins. You're
Yeah.
untouchable. It's so stupid because you both. So you go Quad Crusader. Both of them have Holy Lance in the back, and then Battle Heal and the other Stress one. And then you just walk through. It's only really good for the ruins because everything's undead. So you just walk through the ruins and you don't care about anything. Necromancer's a joke. So is if you happen to get a collector in there, so is he. This doesn't matter. Quad Jester is pretty funny. Doesn't really work that well, but it's funny.
How often do you fight the Shambler?
Rarely. Only if I have a riposte party, like a thief or highwayman with riposte. Highwaymen and man-at-arms with riposte, and then whatever the hell else, depending on where I'm at. Because the Shambler you need to be able to control and constantly do damage to every time they attack. If you have 2 riposters, then you can do like 10 or more damage every time.
I've been a fan lately of going Plague Doctor, a Houndmaster, Plague Doctor, and what is it? 2 aberrations?
Oh yeah,
What are
the
they called?
spooky dudes who can turn into
Yeah.
the werebeasts.
Monster dudes.
Yeah. Abominations.
Yeah, Abomination thing.
He's pretty underrated. I think the leper's the best class, bar none. Just because he can do
I don't
everything.
think I've ever done a Hellion run.
Hellions are kinda... They're okay. They're not good in the ruins, but they're pretty good in the warrens.
Mhm.
Lepers have no... The thing is, like, you have like a party efficiency. Lepers have no weakness as far as where they can go. You can put a leper into any party build and make it work because they can take care of themselves. Because they just get solemnity. They get solemnity, they can clear corpses, they can do amazing single target damage, they can manage their own stress. They have a skill for all of it. And they're tough as nails. They can't hit for anything at all. But when they do hit, it's like a nuclear explosion. But really, if you just want to win the game, you go highwayman with a bunch of pistol skills, and then you just get a bunch of buffs, a bunch of buff people to boost damage, and then you just do a plus 86% damage range pistol shot or close range shot, and you just blow everything away in one go.
Are you good to go?
I am.
You ready, Lil?
Yeah, I'm back.
All right.
Here's Tim.
Yep.
Let's do it.
Oh. Yeah, you guys make your way over to Monset's place. He pulls out his key, unlocks the door. There are boxes and books, and the entire place is in disarray, really.
Is this how you normally keep your home?
And he looks at you and says, yes, I must have been ransacked. That must have happened, of course.
I was hoping I was making a joke.
You can... I mean...
Can we roll an insight against that?
yeah, you can roll an insight.
That
against
sounds
that.
a bit insight worthy.
10.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. Okay. I was gonna roll, but well, I did anyway.
Dang, Kothar, your insight rolls have been just boom.
Kothar needs to drink more.
Sim?
Issues, hang on. Here we go, I was frozen.
Yeah, everyone fucking believes it except for Kothar.
Alright.
The drunkenness is starting to wear off, lads. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yes, my place was ransacked. That's why it's in disarray.
Nowhere safe anymore.
You are a liar. Just very simply standing over his shoulder.
I will not be accused of lying by a lizard.
Kothar has a pretty good sense.
He is also drinking more than I have my entire life in one sitting.
This one is beginning to feel better, though the room still spins. You are a liar,
Yes,
pointy-eared one.
Whatever. Ransacked or not, is anything missing, Modesek?
Well, it would take me some time to verify.
Well, we know the subjects. Alchemy, necromancy.
I don't want you lot stepping into my apartment, my home, not apartment, my housing. Rawl, maybe I'll make an exception for you. The others must wait outside.
Fine, this one is hungry anyway. And I pull a leg out to start chewing on.
That is slightly appalling.
Is this Donovan's leg?
I don't think I'm carrying on any other legs, so I guess so.
Yes. Kothar, you're amazing.
Just eats it like a freaking
Yeah.
chicken wing.
Yeah.
You let this
Modest
happen,
said-
Reggie.
Oh my
You let this
God.
happen.
Modest and Reginald step into the house and start rummaging through things, while outside, the three of you are shooting a shit while Kothar is eating on a leg. More and more people begin to take note of the human leg. Just blood, and word is beginning to spread, you can tell.
It's a hog leg. It's a hog's leg.
You just yelling that?
Yeah.
Why don't you make a deception check
It's
first?
not a human leg.
That looks like Donovan's leg.
It did not belong to Donovan.
Alright.
The former head cook of
I don't
the
think.
Slugging
I think we need to
Serpentine.
change alignment because I don't think we're good people. I'm neutral, but I think some of you need to take a long, hard look in the mirror.
Mine's chaotic.
Go ahead, Demi.
As Kothar munches on his leg, Leo's yelling at no one in particular, but everyone in the general vicinity that that is indeed not a human leg and that they should keep moving along or be killed. Something along those lines. It's not very believable what he's saying. And you notice as time goes by, less and less people even approach you. On the inside, Modest is sorting through his things. He has you standing by in the living room, really, by the fire. And as he rummages through his stuff, he says, "Everything here appears to be in order."
Everything except that one paper.
So,
What in the hell is going on in this town?
you know, and he turns around and faces you. How long ago did you arrive here in Orlane?
Some 20 years ago.
No, I'm talking about recently, your most recent
Oh.
visit here.
I believe it's been like 3 days.
3 days, huh?
Yes.
You've already caused all this trouble in 3 days. Things have been bad, but they seem to have gotten a lot worse since your arrival.
Either we're doing something right or we're doing something wrong. I'd like to think I'm doing something right.
You attacked me, you broke into the mayor's housing, you killed a man. You started that trouble in the town square. I hear from the temple people, though I don't trust them, that you were snooping about.
To be fair, I checked the handle.
You also attacked some of the temple goers, what are they called? Church members.
They told you I attacked them?
I heard secondhand and I walked out into the courtyard and found several bodies laying asleep.
Oh, I'm glad no one came behind me and killed them all. No, they attempted to kill me. I simply put them to rest.
As you're having this conversation, on the outside, eventually you see 2 guards and an old lady approach you 3.
This does not look good.
This looks delicious. Obviously not paying attention to the guards.
You've done nothing wrong.
You say that, and you notice that one of the guards is
Oh
Kurt.
God, it's Kurt.
I've heard several complaints about a group traveling through our lane, and I figured it had to be you.
Kothar, this is the one you call cowardly one, is it not?
And Kothar will look up and after chewing on a toe and yes. What do you want,
Look.
cowardly one?
You're gonna have to come with us. We're...
For what?
But for... He points at the leg.
It's a dead body's leg. Is there a crime against eating a dead body?
Yes, there is, indeed.
Well, maybe you should post it somewhere.
You can't be serious.
No, lizards eating people. This one's dead. It's no good. And to anybody else, you want a bite?
And the other guard chimes in.
Might
Where'd
be
you get the
allowed.
leg, eh?
The shiny one
Yes.
killed a prisoner who was a cultist or something. And he told me I could eat this.
Definitely not a cultist.
It was a fair fight. This one was armed with a dagger, trying to kill him as well.
Look. Right. Oh my god. He doesn't know what to do. The old lady's walking away now. She doesn't want to be a part of this. She just sort of pointed you guys out.
By the way, where were you when your building was on fire?
Where was I? Or where was he? Who are you talking to? Which one?
Kurt?
I was in that room. Which one did you kill?
The fat one.
Well, as I recall, fuck, Bannon had instructed you not to harm them. That was our agreement, and you've broken the agreement.
You had to talk to the shiny one. This one was just given this as food. The shiny one is in there. I'll take the leg and point inside the house.
And then Kurt sort of taps the other guy on his shoulder, and he begins to approach the door.
I would be careful were I you, Kurt. Too powerful wizards. Flashes his teeth.
Should I stop eating this leg?
Yes, you're supposed to stop eating the leg.
What are you gonna do with this leg?
This one will save it for when he is not breaking the law. Put it in my backpack.
God. I could have been a cook. I could have studied anything, and here I am.
Shivering in front of us.
You're just lucky the rest of the guard is disposed.
Dead.
The other guard opens the door and enters the room. Reginald, Modestet, you both turn. See the man.
You're not one of the three outside.
What's his voice? What's his voice? Right. I'm just gonna give him generic voices, dude. Tired.
No, worries.
So he says you told him to eat that leg. Is that so? You killed the man.
Indeed.
You're not even denying it. Okay. Well, that makes
No.
my job easier. I'm gonna have
Self-defense.
to self-defense. Right. I don't think eating him is self-defense.
I'm not eating him, sir.
Your
Who are you?
friend is out there right now. People are screaming. It's just the morning. I was supposed to... Things are really going to hell, if you're being honest here.
They are. I come to this town after 20 years absence, and I find people being eaten for months by ghouls. Magic so horrifying, it not only stops divine healing, but attempts to kill the person which divine healing is being wrought upon. Do you have any idea how horrifying that is?
I doubt you're making it any better.
Monsters wandering into barracks, burning them to the ground. What the hell are you doing about it?
What? I'm trying to keep the peace. We are down. The majority of our men, we only have 5 left, and our leader is unconscious at the moment. You
Why
think
is
I'm
he
not trying?
unconscious?
He's healing from his wounds.
There's a Templar for that, is there not? Times of emergency?
Where do you think he is?
Oh god. He looks over at Modestek.
I might add that they also attacked me, were pressing charges.
Shut up, Modestek. More pressing matters to attend to. The captain of the guard is at the church.
Aye. Where's Eleanor? I must see to her. I'll tell you what. Well, that's not what he would say. Listen here, Rawl.
What?
You and your misfit group of adventurers go to the temple. Make sure our dear old captain is up to snuff. I'm gonna find Eleanor and assure her safety.
Fine.
But then the guard chimes in and is like, well, actually, I'm gonna have to arrest
What?
you. You're gonna have to
No.
come with me.
Not going to happen.
What are you gonna do? You gonna kill me? You're gonna have your lizard friend eat me?
Yes!
You're in my way. This town is at stake.
I don't think you're heroes. I don't think you're here to help. I've seen enough. I've heard enough.
Don't care
Oh, yeah.
what you think.
Leo, if you're being serious, that's a stealth roll.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
no.
Well, they're definitely at different spots, so who do you want to sneak up on?
Oh, I thought they kind of entered the
No,
door.
no,
with
Kurt
you
is
together.
standing outside with the 3 of you, and then one of them went in.
Okay.
No,
Yeah,
I guess I
well,
should
then the
give
one
him
that's in the doorway.
Yeah, one sec. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna give Kurt a perception roll, and then where's Kurt's sheet? You guys are the
I
worst.
don't think we're good people.
Really are.
Kurt rolled an 8. Fucking Kurt, dude, just die. Can one of you kill him?
Mhm. No,
The way things are
that would-
going.
This one is not that
would
hungry.
be evil.
The normal guard.
Yeah, I feel like we're not very good people. This campaign may have to
13, yeah, you
change
managed.
after we finish this, as far as what our alignments are.
You managed to
Hey, I've
sneak
done
up on the guard.
I've done nothing bad yet.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's
all-
preoccupied
All I'm
arguing with.
looking- Oh yeah, while he's arguing, all I want to do is knock him out.
Yeah, go for an attack. You got a surprise round on him.
Unarmed.
I mean, unarmed strike is only gonna do 1 damage.
That's okay. Oh well, I mean that's all I did. I just, like I said, I just want to hit him on the back of the head.
Yeah, well, this isn't like a tied up dude who's just been through combat. This is a fully healthy guard.
Yeah,
And there's really no knocking out.
yeah,
You just have to deal their hit points worth of
yeah.
damage.
That's how you
They
knock
fall
people out.
unconscious.
It
Okay.
passed with the other guys because combat had been over and shit like that, you know?
Yeah.
So what do you?
You have to actively attack him with your weapon until he falls unconscious.
Yeah. So
Oh.
you just say
It
they
really
make it
sucks
a
for
normal
long
Oh,
range.
shit.
with hundreds of
I mean-
HP.
That's the same rule. My
Yeah, no, I'll take the 20. So just roll your great axe damage for non-lethal damage, I
Oh
guess.
god.
Oh my gosh.
This is non-lethal, correct?
yes.
You want to describe how you use your great axe after sneaking up on the dude to non-lethally knock him out?
Okay. So the
Let's
great
hear this.
axe and big end, the cutting, slashing axe, away from me. I just want to use the very butt of the hilt. Just jab it into the back of his.
Yeah, man. You hear clank as his helmet collides with his skull and he suffers a concussion and drops to the ground unconscious. Modestit turns and is like, what in the hells is going on here?
God damn it. What is...
We're just attacking guards now? Is that how we operate?
I'd like to get moving, if possible. Perhaps that was a bit hard. He talked too much.
Oh, so talking is now a crime, is it?
I
Don't
didn't
look
say
at
it
me.
was a crime. But he was attempting to detain us. We have a job to do.
I'm believing it's rightfully so.
Now, perhaps.
Alright, let's just get this over with. I'm lucky I don't have my... Never mind.
So, Leo will kind of drag him into a nice position and prop him up nicely. Turn to Kurt. You didn't see anything.
Alright, let's give Kurt his final chance. You wanna make an intimidation roll?
Net one. No?
It's a 14.
Oh, not bad.
14 to intimidate Kurt.
Negative
Kurt, by the
one.
way.
Kurt rolls at triple disadvantage.
We're doing this with will, right?
Because
This
he's
is a
Kurt.
will roll.
Yeah.
It's a 1.
That is as accurate as it gets.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, that's such a Kurt move.
Kurt realizes that the manpower of the town guard went from 5 to 4 with 1 blow. He thinks about the past couple of days of his life, and Kurt decides to take off his helmet. You see him begin to unequip his gear, and he doesn't listen to anything anyone else says. He walks off to the distance.
Just walks into
Oh
the sea.
god, from 4 to 3.
Bye, Kurt.
Is he going to get more food?
Well, if I'm not mistaken, I think he may have just quit.
He surrendered his gear and his weapon. That means he quit. It means he surrendered. Although I don't know what for. We weren't doing nothing to him.
Hmm.
Should not be a crime to eat dead people. They're just going to waste anyways.
The bald one has good sense.
I mean, I don't eat dead people, but
Where to now, shiny one?
To the church.
Oh.
Let's go fucking burn this place to the ground, why don't we?
Alright,
Jeez.
yeah.
We stock up on torches and pitchforks.
No.
get the tar and feathers.
Nobody saw all this, right? Just Kurt, and he left.
Oh, people saw the other stuff. The only person who saw that was Kurt, yeah. Like the attack on the guard in Modisat.
Nobody attacked the guard, as far as that guard is concerned, or he knows.
People have definitely seen people breaking into the mayor's office, killing a man, eating him,
Yeah.
puking on a girl.
Yeah.
Let's fix this town quickly so we can just leave when we're done.
Let's just get out of here.
I'm not, yeah, sure. I'm not sure how much of a town you're gonna save, but let's go to the church. Where's my...
You know what?
sheet?
If there's no one in the city to kill, like for the cultists to kill, I think we've done our job.
Yeah, because maybe they'll
They
just
can't
move
kill
on.
one.
Yes, we've just been killing them.
We're just doing their job for
Jeez.
Gosh.
Right. So, who's going there? It's Reggie.
Yeah. God, how did they come to this?
Kothar.
I don't know. I feel like since I've been here,
Where,
it's gone south quickly.
where did it go wrong?
It really escalated.
You let me eat someone.
It was before that. I fucked something up somewhere.
Oh no! Oh no!
The four of you make your way unopposed by anyone, really. No one challenges you. People get out of your way when you walk. No guards appear. They seem to be occupied. And you're able to make your way to the temple entrance.
Town guard are now from 4 to 3.
Yeah, while strolling through a town, Kothar has been munching on that leg. Just get some music going. Yeah, you get to the gates and the gates are barred. The workers aren't there. I might just remove them real quick.
What time of day is it?
It's fairly early in the morning. All you guys did was wake up, drink a bunch of beer, murder a guy, and eat him.
It's not
Just heroic things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're knocking on the gates or you're pulling them, they're chained shut.
Well, this one thinks we've already broken into one place before. What is the difference to breaking into this one?
Sure, why not?
Don't look at me.
How high
Last
is the gate?
It's a good, maybe like 12
We
feet.
just climb it, couldn't we?
Is there a chain or something holding it shut?
Yeah, there's a chain holding it shut. It's a metal fence with chains. The only building with any metal in it in the entire city of Orlando.
Why don't we just break the chains?
Yes.
Do so at your own discretion.
I'll pull out the great sword and give the chains a big old whack.
Yeah, no, it's... Well, no, I guess it doesn't have a DC to hit. How much damage?
It's
8
damage.
Yeah, it's just 8 damage.
For the sake of it, you work your way. You're very loud, and all of the people notice. Anyone who's walking by a church can hear it. But eventually, you're managed to break
It's
open.
early in the morning, yet the streets may as well be dusk. Because us fuckers are around.
Yeah, you managed to smash open the lock.
There. Now it's open.
Thank you. He opens the door. He gives like
They-
a sigh of depression.
Reek open.
Fred, how far have I fucking fallen? Starts walking in.
The courtyard is very quiet.
Do you see any blood on the ground?
No, not that you can notice. You can give me perception if you want, but
Sure.
I'm smelling the air.
Eh,
Nope.
12.
yeah, no, there doesn't appear any blood anywhere.
Reggie attempts to open the door if it's closed.
No, you can open the door. It's open.
Okay, he walks in.
You walk in and you see in front of you these four individuals. They seem to be panicking. A lot of them are running around. Some have trays and water and rags, and one of them's carrying vials.
Did the statues come alive?
As you announce your presence, they all turn and they're freaking out. And the lead lady says, what was her voice? Who cares? What are you doing here? I thought, oh my, just so many people. Are you sick? I can't really, just give me a moment, please.
Whoa, what is happening?
Our, Marisha, she fell ill. We had people come in with injuries and there's a fire and
Marisha, the head priestess.
yes, everyone's falling ill. I don't know why.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah. It all comes
Oh
to fruition.
no.
She looks at Kothar. She says, you, why, I need your assistance here. Where have you been?
You need this one's assistance? With
You're still wearing the robes,
Yes.
right? Yes, I need your assistance.
with what?
Just go fetch some water, please.
Oh,
Okay.
Where's the captain of the guard?
He's in. I'm sure he's around here somewhere. He's the one who came in. Yes. Okay, I remember now. Yes, we have him upstairs in one of the rooms. We're running out of space for all these bodies.
I need to speak with him.
He probably won't be able to talk. Who are you again? Sorry.
I've been here before, and my name's Reginald.
Wait, how? Why? The gates are locked. We literally cannot take any more people. How'd you get in here?
Water. And hold up the bucket.
Thank you, brother. And then she tells one of the other ones to fetch it. She grabs it and starts running off.
The shiny one works for the mayor.
No, I don't work for her.
Oh.
I'm helping her, though. Or trying to.
But still, how did you... And she thinks for a moment.
I didn't.
You... Look, just don't break anything.
Try not to. He looks very just dejected and being crushed under the realization of what he is now.
And she begins to run off. They have a lot of people to tend to.
Is this door unlocked?
The door is unlocked. It appears people have been running in and out. No need to lock in.
Follow me. He starts heading to the upper level.
Yep. Are the two of you back there just following suit? What's going on with you two?
Yep, we'll be following.
Yeah, you turn the bend. The door's open. You're able to go upstairs. I don't have tokens on this page. Can you just
No worries.
Actually, I have Reginald. You've been here, so I have yours.
Okay.
And then Sam, I need yours. You just drag it off real quick. Yeah, you make your way upstairs. No one seems to be giving you any issues.
This one unlocked.
Yeah, the door's unlocked.
Alright, goes through it.
Yeah, hold up. Just
Okay.
there are people here. I didn't prep this, but there are cots, right? There are all mats laid out. There are a bunch of people laying on the mats as
Okay.
you enter. This appears to be like a makeshift ward. You can see random villagers, random temple members are just laying there ill. Some people are suffering from different kinds of injuries. A lot of people seem to be broken in the sweats, and there's vomit and
How are there
smells
so many
terrible.
injuries?
Well, there's one guy appears to be wrapped in bandages. There's Bannon, who's at the end. There's the guard member that you healed, as you recall. That's what I meant by many injuries. It's just very not good overall.
Reggie makes his way over to Bannon, I guess.
Yeah. Shit. Let me get a bunch of tokens.
Sure, no worries, dude.
Yeah, you walk your way over to Bannon. He's at the far end by the library door on the right side, probably. He's laying there next to his guard.
Bannon, you're alive at least. Good to see.
If barely. He
What's
seems
going
to
on
be,
in this place? Everyone seems to be dropping.
I don't know. They took me here due to the fire, and I think I'm getting worse.
I don't understand.
Why are you here?
Are we like alone in the back, or are there people about him as well?
Like I said, he's sitting in a cot next to his guard. I'm literally gonna bring him in right now. Give me a sec.
Okay.
I'm going on different pages and pulling out.
Dang.
Yeah, so imagine like every 5 steps is another mat, right?
Oh god.
The majority of the people here appear to be robed followers of America. There are a couple people out from town who needed assistance.
Are we gonna be like chased out of town, and then like a week later we get a bunch of XP and we don't know why?
No, I don't
Just kill
think
them
that's
all?
how that works.
I know, it's just a funny thought.
Kothar also, you notice that one of the bed-stricken people is Elise, the temple goer who taught you how to read
Oh
some stuff.
no. Alice. Alice one. Why are you sick?
She has like a bucket next to her and there's vomit. It smells pretty bad. Oh. Kothar, I don't think I can teach you today. I need sleep.
How did this happen?
I don't know. We had just retired for the night. It's just business as usual. She gags a bit.
I laugh. This is horrible.
Kothar is gonna put his hands to her and spend whatever he needs to make her feel better.
Yeah, you guys can all roll medicine, and your thing cures diseases, and
I have to
How's your
spend
thing?
5 points to cure the target of 1 disease or neutralize 1 poison.
Oh yeah, it's disease too.
I don't know what's going on.
yo, Leo, these fuckers are sick as hell.
I'll roll as
Dude,
well
this is gross.
after doing this.
Oh my gosh.
Nagel, you know exactly what they're suffering from. Kothar, you've seen this before in the wild as well.
They need more alcohol.
This is actually terrible. This is possibly an epidemic.
We're all gonna
You know,
die.
yeah, you should get out of here. This is actually probably fatal. Just contact with them, skin contact, breathing in the same air. The longer you're here, the more likely you are to get infected. Nagel, you've seen this. You've seen an entire company of men die to this ailment. Kothar, nature equivalent. I don't know.
I've seen an entire clutch of eggs die from this. No,
Yeah.
but see, Kothar knows he can cure disease. Apparently. So, I'm gonna fix the alligator one.
Yeah, you expend your stuff and she begins to start feeling better. It's obviously not instantaneous, but Nagel, are you booking it out of here?
I am.
Everyone watches as Nagel, a huge Goliath, stomps his way out of the church.
Deadly
You,
in there.
I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
You are healing Elise, and Reginald, you're talking to Bannon, right?
Yeah.
Or Leo, are you doing anything?
No, Lasers, I wasn't scared. I'm just taken aback
Yeah, this is
from this very large man storming out, and then I'm looking around, and there's Charlie everywhere.
okay. Reggie, we'll go to you while he's healing her.
I don't know what to do, Bannon. At first I thought it was local to the tavern, the horrors going on. I thought it might end with Donovan, but then I thought it might have something to do with that mage, but it doesn't. And then I thought because I'm the only one.
What do you mean it doesn't?
He shares my fears. And then I thought it may have been the church. He says that quietly. As they are the only ones yet to have been affected, but this changes everything. I don't get it. I don't know what's going on.
I need to... He tries to get up.
Oh, stay seated. You're too sick.
Mayor, the wizard, they're all guilty. I think they gotta be.
I even thought you were. Then the attack on the barrack.
He looks at you. He looks over at Leo, realizes he doesn't know what to say, dude. He's drifting in and out, honestly. He's in the worst condition. He already had injuries on top of what he caught when he got here.
Oh, I'll try to do some work.
Thank you, Kothar.
So Kothar would walk up. I have cured someone. I will attempt to fix the angry one. And sort of rubs his hands together. Do not struggle. And I'll cure his disease, and I'll give him 10 whole points of healing.
Damn.
Down to 10 total now.
Okay, cool. You heal you heal Ben, and he instantly, well, not instantly, obviously it takes a little time, but he's beginning to feel better. He's not as clammy. His wounds begin to close up. He feels rejuvenated. He stands up and he says, "All right, I'm back. How did you do that, lizard?"
This one has power. This one does not know why.
What about, can you have the rest of these people healed?
Not all at once. This won't have to take rests. It is draining, but yes.
Right, okay, well, don't heal everyone. In fact, I would recommend healing my... the guard. Where's Mikhail? Where's the... I need an update.
That
Reginald.
reminds me. Apparently you had sent Mikhail to arrest the mage?
Look, alright. I don't know what's going on, for being completely honest, and your interference the other day definitely didn't help. But I've got my suspicions on that man. I know he has a weird fascination with the mayor. And I know I don't trust the mayor entirely, maybe more than him. I'm just shooting in the dark here. Look at this. He points at the ward, and people are sick and dying.
Oh no, I see it.
It's
Something
time
horrible is
for
going on.
action. If he was innocent, I am willing to sacrifice one to possibly save many.
I understand that. I truly do.
Downstairs, Nagel, you are still charging out of the church, right?
Oh yeah, I'm getting past the gates and everything.
Yeah, no resistance. No one's getting in your way. You're now back out in the town.
Looking kind of anxious.
To be honest, I came here to make sure you are still alive. I come here in your even worse condition. Apparently their head priestess has also fallen ill. I don't get it. Things are starting to point to this place.
Look, not everyone can be innocent, right? Someone is doing something, obviously.
Someone is doing something horrible. And yes, it takes action to get things done.
This one does not understand how everyone here could be so sick.
Neither do
Nothing
I.
here was bad for Kothar when Kothar was here. The food was good, the water felt good on his skin.
Now, when you say the water food on his skin, what exactly do you...
This one took a bath.
In the
I-
drinking water?
Where is the drinking water? What is the difference?
I would imagine it's where you fetch the pail of...
Oh, yes.
Dear gods. I don't know what you've been through. I don't know what you may have touched. I can't imagine drinking any water than bathe.
Yeah, Mitchell commits honorable Sudoku. Anyways,
Alright, new leader of the group.
you guys want to call it a night at this revelation?
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Alright.
I hope all you listeners out there just enjoy the shit out of this content.
I hope you know,
Damn, this is
fans.
painful.
I don't know what's going on anymore, really.
Neither do I.
Off,
I didn't have much of a clue of what was happening.
off